Okay. So we gotta get the heck out of here. Get the heck out of here. You can't fast travel. Dee 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 dee.
I thought we'd find answers on Lenegis, but we just ended up finding more questions.
You can say that again. And now we have more problems to fix too. Like figuring out how to reform Lenegis.
That can wait for now. We've got more than enough on our plates to deal with as it is. Like figuring out who's really running the show on Rena.
Yeah. Which is why we're going to the Renan homeworld.
All the answers we've been looking for are on that planet. The person responsible for all this. The Red Woman and the Renaissama.
Hi,
The
Trey.
answers have to be there. Are we prepared to finally find them?
So, what do we do first when we get there?
We know nothing about the Renan homeworld or what we might face once we arrive. We should get a feel for how things are on the ground before we take any serious steps.
It's also entirely possible that the first thing we're going to face is an attack.
If we come across a capital, we should... What?
It's the woman. Great. Curator.
Damn! The hell just happened?
Hey, don't look at me.
Our course has been altered. The coordinates are pointing to a different destination.
What's that?
The ship's controls aren't accepting my commands. The engine is being shut down.
That's bad, right?
Quite bad. We've lost control of the ship.
Is all of this the Red Women's doing?
Are they trying to finish us off before we can land?
Everyone!
Not a fucking
there.
hydrate.
flower blooming out of Rena?
But that flower looks like it's absorbing all of Dana's energy.
And it appears Lenegis is serving as a conduit for that energy to reach here. Could that have been its true purpose all along?
If that's true, do you think the people back on Lenegis are all right?
We can only pray that they are.
Damn it! Haven't they taken enough already? When is this going to end?
The Flower of Oblivion.
With everything that's happening, we need to get back to Lenegis. Is the ship still offline?
Unfortunately, yes. Even more so than when it lay dormant.
Can you fix it?
Starships are extremely complex machines. One wrong move while we're out here in space could very well cost us our lives.
So what? We're just stuck inside here, floating around? For how long?
I don't believe this. We've made it all this way, and now we're stuck here? We're watching Dana die before our eyes, and we have no choice but to sit here and starve to death?
Law, calm down! You're not the only one who's worried here.
Right. Sorry.
It's still too early to give up. There has to be a way to get out of this.
Alphen.
Now what?
The starship, it's back online?
No, this is different. Something is pulling our ship in towards it.
Okay.
We managed to get moving, but where are we?
It looks like Lenegis in here.
Do you think we might run into more Renans here? Or those red women?
Perhaps. Someone brought us here. The question is, who?
We haven't been ambushed, so that probably means they aren't hostile. Still, why would anyone want to bring us here?
Hey, Shion!
If they wanted to attack us, they could have done so while we were back on the starship. We should see where this path takes us.
She has a point. Out of reach.
Shion, just in the nick of time. Here, lend me a hand while I...
No!
What the... Oh, right. The thorns.
Law.
No, I'm the one who should apologize. I overreacted.
Again, Law? Can't you even go a minute without putting your foot in your mouth?
Seriously, it's fine. I'd rather that than people feeling like they're walking on eggshells around me. Besides, I'm the one who should be vigilant about not touching you guys, not the other way around.
Actually, I've been meaning to ask. Not being able to touch people. Does it ever get lonely sometimes?
I guess I never really thought about it in those terms. It was either accept it for what it was or come undone. Before long, it was just part of my everyday reality. I think I even forgot there was another way to live. Which isn't to say I didn't feel alone. I did. Always.
Petition for
So
putting a
numb to
filter
your
on Law's
reality, you
mouth?
couldn't even recognize it as
Absolutely.
loneliness?
Hope you enjoyed the game, by
don't
the
know how
way.
you
I am
managed.
Quemma.
It's fine.
I
I
am.
know I'm not alone anymore.
Been a great time so far.
But I can't even touch you. No
But
way
Law
of lending
needs
you a
to
shoulder
think a
when you're
little.
down. Even Alphen.
I appreciate the concern. Until I get rid of these thorns, I guess I'll have to put up with it just a little longer. But not forever. Alphen promised me that.
So glad to hear it.
Maybe it'll be soon.
It's actually one of
Maybe it won't
the-
be. But either way,
I mean,
the
I would
day
say it's
will
one of my
come.
top Tellus games
and
so
I'll be
far I
ready when
played.
it does.
I like it.
Yeah, just hang in there. One day, we'll share a big warm hug. You'll see. I promise.
Lightening the mood.
Boo!
Ah, what the? Are you
Thank you very much for the follow, Koema. Although I'm very excited about
Come on.
Cilia though.
How am I
Cilia
supposed to resist
remastered.
with you looking all jittery like that?
Haven't played that,
It's
so
called
that should be a fun
experiencing
time.
Feelings appropriate
At
to
some
the
point.
situation. You ought to try it sometime.
Yeah, but seeing you act all nervous, you're making me start to feel nervous too.
Oh, sorry.
Staying alert is important, but too much caution can cloud your judgment.
But
Try
how
to
are
strike a
you though,
balance.
Koema? How is your Saturday? The weekends?
I still can't
Anytime,
get
I'm
over
excited
what we
about
saw
Cilia
happening
Remastered 2,
outside
just
the
might not be able to
starship.
play it its release day since
Yeah.
Borderlands 4 is coming.
Our planet's really
Oh,
not
the
doing
same
too hot
day.
right about now.
Saturday's quite
I've
chill
only ever
so
seen
far.
Rena
How
from
are
the
you?
surface of
I'm doing
Dana,
good. I'm doing
So
very
I figured
good.
it was just another round planet like ours. Still though, I never would have imagined Rena actually looked
Borderlands,
like
huh?
that.
I never
And
played
what's
Borderlands
the deal
myself.
With that giant flower coming out of it.
I hear
Beats
it
me.
can be
I
very
have
grindy
absolutely
game.
no clue.
Grinding gear or something.
It's so surreal. It looks like a broken egg or something.
Rena and Dana. We were taught that both worlds were spherical bodies that floated amongst the stars in the heavens. But to think that they lied to us not only about the Sovereign and the Crown contest, but also
There's
the
an 18
form
days
of our
gap
own
between the
planet.
games, but Borderlands 4 might take at
Dohalim.
least 150 hours for you.
Okay. who's
God
the
damn.
wise guy that's that
150.
beam of light joining Dana and Rena. It
Damn.
was the Renan side that it first came from, right?
I mean, that'll keep
That's what
you
it looked
busy
like.
for a while.
And then the Danon side responded.
Perhaps
keep
it was
you
some kind
company.
of directive from the Renan homeworld? To reawaken the Wedge and Lenegis?
Which would mean that whoever's behind all this is on Rena after all. But what are they after? Is it really worth going through all this trouble just to steal Dana's energy?
Try to stay calm. With so many factors we don't understand, dwelling on it won't get us anywhere. What is it?
What
No,
is
it's
it?
just-
Yeah, they might
Zephyr
bring
once
quite a
told
bit
me
of
the same
game
thing.
stuff too.
So much for me making progress, huh?
You made it this far, didn't you? You notice something, you change it.
I hear
That's all
Borderlands
anyone can
2
do.
was very
But you
popular.
can't stand still in the meantime.
I heard the second game was very popular. Operate to where exact? Central level? Oh, okay. Borderlands 2 is still the absolute best. I don't think 4 also can surpass it.
This place looks a lot like that room we saw back in the Forbidden Zone.
Does Borderlands have a good story?
Huh? What's that?
I'm usually more of a story guy kind of gamer. What the heck is that?
It's one of those!
A red woman in disguise. Or is this their true form?
So it was a trap?
It doesn't look like it can move. Tell me, are you the one who brought us here?
Can you talk? Oh. But I usually prefer story itself.
That
Still,
is
Borderlands 2 is
correct.
passable in
It is
terms of story
unusual
too.
for
The
me to
gameplay
have
though is
unexpected
amazing.
guests these days.
Okay, okay.
It can talk.
Has
What
one of
are
the
you?
best villains. Ooh.
Hevrecht 35.
Hevrecht 35.
Hevrecht.
Is that your name?
Correct.
Get
What
wrecked.
is this place? No, wait, before that. Just what exactly are you? Are you somehow associated with the Red Women?
Before I answer, I have a question for you. How did you all arrive in this sector?
By this woman.
We did not come to this place
Okay,
by
red
choice.
good one.
Our ship was brought here against our will by a group of red women.
How many
who
Tales
can
game
shift
have
into
you
the same
played,
form
Quemma?
as you?
In that case, we can assume my brethren who serve the Great Spirit have deemed you all to be a threat most grave.
What do you mean, serve? Are you saying there really is someone more powerful than the Red Women, pulling their strings?
You played
What did
Berseria
you
before
do
this.
us?
Actually loved it. Tried Hysteria, but it wasn't for
I
you.
examined your bodies.
Understandable.
You have not
Berseria
been
was
harmed
amazing
in any
time.
way. Identifiers detected. The
Hysteria
Sovereign
is
and
not for
Maiden
everyone.
are
That
among
is
you.
for sure.
However, you aren't under its control. I see why they viewed you as a danger now.
Oh, goody. More riddles.
Do you think we can trust this thing?
Artorias!
Maybe our best chance at a ticket out of here. Let's at least hear it out.
I shall now answer your questions. We are Helganquil.
Uh-huh.
The red women you encountered previously are a form of disguise we employ from time to time, but not our true form.
Well, he was a passable villain. Yeah, he was
You
okay.
are on Date Phasal, a celestial base which drifted here by
Yeah, it's
accident.
okay.
The will of Rena's great spirit no longer reaches us here. Since my
Also, Red Hits Kisa just fine, eh? I also love that hair on Dohalim. He looks fine. Dohalim with that hair up like that, he looks very fine.
As I have done
Even
so,
though he was already
I have
fine
also
without
set
it.
out to monitor and research Rena and Dana from this position.
A question. What is this great spirit of which you speak? Is it something that rules over your kind?
Kisara.
Correct.
If I could choose, I would
The
choose
great
Kisara,
astral
for
spirit
sure.
is a large mass of astral energy that fills all of Rena, one with its own will, a voice we cannot refuse.
A voice? Just like Dana.
The voice of the Great Spirit speaks to our
The
hearts
voice?
directly, and we have served it without question throughout the ages.
Does that mean it was controlling your minds? Wait a second. Could this great spirit be the true sovereign of Rena?
The
Ah,
true
Dohalim's
ruler
fine
of
indeed.
Rena.
I'm only into guys, but
It could be
Kisara
the
is
same thing
fine,
that's controlling
girl.
Volron.
Brr.
Wait, back up. You're telling us this great spirit of yours is the one that ordered you things to harvest the astral energy from Dana? I'm not sure I believe that.
Why not? We've already made contact with the will of Dana back in the Wedge, and in the Forbidden Zone on Lenegus. If
The
Dana
will of
has
its
a will of its
own, huh?
I don't see why Rena wouldn't.
Kind of reminds me of a Xenoblade 3 villain.
Maybe not, but think about what you're saying. If Dana has a will like Rena, then that would mean that we've
A
been
will of
controlled by the voice
manifestation.
of Dana this whole
Really,
time.
of Xion,
just
people
like
either
you
love her or
said.
hate her.
Dana's will hasn't been
I would
forcing
say I
us to
like
do
her. I don't
anything.
hate her.
Yeah, but
Let's assume that what Hevrek 35 claims is true, and that we are indeed cut off
Like, if
from
you
both
understand her
planets.
motives and the
Even if we had
reason
previously
behind
been
it,
under the control of
I don't
Dana's
mind her
will,
actually.
we would have noticed
kinda
now
feel
that
bad
we
for
were
her.
disconnected.
Your fear is not based in logic. The voice of Dana is much smaller and quieter compared to that of Rena's
She's one of
great
those
spirit.
tsundere girls, for sure.
Rena's astral energy is amassed at its center, whereas Dana's is shared among all its constituents.
You actually like her a lot too. You
So
love, you love
thinly
all
is
of the
that
cast.
energy
Yeah, I
spread
actually do like
that it
all of the
cannot
cast in this
coalesce
game.
and formulate a will.
They made everyone
Our
very,
findings
very
here indicate as
interesting
much.
and lovable.
Which explains why we felt its will where we did.
Likeable.
The Wedge and Lenegus are where so much of that energy had been accumulated.
The Great Spirit's desire is to consume all astral energy. And the
And I can see
pursuit
they
of
made
that
three,
desire
like
is
three
why
men's
you
and
see
3
Rena in
women's,
its
right?
current
So they
state.
can pair them
As a
up.
result, it has
They,
turned
they
its
literally
attention
ship
toward
them.
Dana.
Law and Rinvel,
Is that why the
Xion
crown
and
contest is
Alphen,
necessary?
Kisara and
So
Dohalim.
that the Great Spirit can feed off
Everybody
of
gets a
Dana?
partner.
Indeed. And it was to that end that we Helganquil devised the crown
Nobody gets
contest.
left alone, which is great.
Had the initial spirit channeling from 300 years ago succeeded, all of Dana's astral energy would have been seized.
But the ceremony failed. Lenegus was severely damaged. And you lost both the Sovereign and the Renaissalma.
Correct. A change in plan was required to ensure the spirit channeling's success. However, recreating the
Let's get started.
Renaissalma
Shion Helen
required a
switches
vast
sides.
amount of energy.
Dude.
That is why we turned to
Nah,
Dana.
Alphen is so loyal though.
So that was the real purpose
Alphen is a
behind the
loyal
crown
guy.
contest.
He would never.
An efficient means to
No,
harvest the
I think
necessary
she is
energy
loyal
from
too.
Dana.
Kisara as well.
This is all happening because of me.
Nevertheless, you still haven't answered one of
They
Alphen's
all are, I
original
guess.
questions. Just why have you brought us here to your base, Hevrecht 35?
First, it was to confirm the identities of you, my unexpected visitors.
I just need Dohalim to
Second,
process emotions
It was
ASAP
to
instead of taking
ascertain whether you would be
999
likely
years.
to accept my
For
request.
sure.
A request? But what could someone like you
Just
want
let it all
us to-
go. Be free, Dohalim.
I wish for you all to slay the Great Spirit.
Oh.
I'm sorry, did you just ask us to kill your master?
I did. It is in your best interest that you do so, I might add.
What makes you say that?
Lenegis has entered the final stage of the spirit channeling plan. As we speak, Dana's energy is being harvested en masse and transmitted to Rena. If nothing is done about the Great Spirit, it
Was
will
this
not
still
be long
active?
before all
It should
is
be.
lost.
You're
Yes.
saying the destruction we saw earlier is just the beginning? That...
We won't let that happen.
No
Why
more
do you
coup?
want us to kill the Great Spirit so badly? Is it to save our world? To free
It's
you,
been a while
Helganquil,
though.
from under its control?
It's been so long. I don't
Why?
know. It should be though.
No.
It should be.
My primary concern is validating our findings and analysis, which have taken many years to realize. As such, it is my desire to see how your actions impact and change these systems. However, I will not deny that vengeance also plays a part.
Vengeance? For what?
In spite of our long service to the Great Spirit, our species is on the brink of extinction.
Extinction, huh?
You mean... you're dying?
At this stage, it would be wise for you to talk with the others. Ask them what you need to know. Once you have your answer, return to me. If you agree to help, I shall fix your ship.
I mean, do we have a choice?
Others? Just how many of you are there?
I am the only Helganquil who inhabits Dake Phase.
Oh, the only.
Hey! Hey!
It's going back to sleep.
It's no use. I think it's done talking to us. Let's take a look around.
Looks like my summer vacation is over. Find the others.
You can't seriously be buying anything that creature told us, right? I mean, it's practically blackmailing us into doing its dirty work.
To be honest, the conversation went on for so long, I'm not sure I understood all of it. How about you, Dohalim? Were you able to follow it at all?
At the very least, everything it said about the Renan Great Spirit adds up. At the end of the day, this whole chain of events comes back to astral energy. That being said, had we not previously encountered the will of Dana, I suspect I would find its story much more difficult to believe.
The spirit of Rena wants to see Dana completely destroyed.
Hey.
Why? Astral energy is supposed to be a force that creates and shapes the world.
It doesn't matter. I don't care if we're up against an entire world or what its game is. We're not going to let it destroy Dana.
Right.
There is one other thing that concerns me. How the Great Spirit, the Helganquil, and the Crown Contest are all part of a centuries-long plan is clear enough. But what
Just
about
you,
the
sir. Thanks for the
Renans?
welcome.
How
Hey,
do
thank you
they
very much for this
factor into all
joining.
this?
I like your picture. Roy
Now that you
Mushtang.
mention it, and all that talk, Hevrecht 35
I like your
never even
profile
brought
picture.
up the Renans once. And as for the Helganquil,
Snapperino?
we never
Boop.
did find out just what they are either.
Maybe it had a reason for keeping its silence. Or perhaps there's even more going on. Maybe the others will shed more light on the matter.
Yeah, you're a fan of... Oh,
find out.
fine. I was about to say Final Fantasy. Full Metal Alchemist fan too. I did watch Brotherhood ways back. It's been so long though, but yes, I watched it a decade ago, I could say. Jesus. I watched the original and the Brotherhood. After how the original ended, the anime. I do like old anime for you. But right now, watching JoJo myself. Still like Brotherhood more myself. Yeah, I like Brotherhood as well. I like how Brotherhood ended. Everything.
Oh,
so much better.
My apologies. It's just been so long since I've seen any humans from the outside world.
Are you a Renan?
Hmm? Oh, yeah, I guess so.
Oh, so there are some active Renans, huh?
The Overseer told us to answer any
In
questions
this
you might
area.
have. Whatever you want to know, we'll tell you as much as we can. But be quick. Our subjects are undergoing a dramatic shift that we don't want to miss.
Okay.
What a weird guy.
He must have meant Hevrect 35 when he mentioned that Overseer.
And what was that about subjects? You don't think he meant Dana and Rena, do you?
There isn't anyone else we can talk to. I guess we should ask around here.
Ask around? Okay.
Have you guys lived up here in Dag Fazel with Hevrect 35 for a long time?
The good old days, the older anime style.
Yes. I couldn't tell
Or
you off the
graphics,
top of my head
animation.
just how long it's been, though. We regularly go into stasis, so our sense of time has gotten rather out of whack over the years.
Why are you all even here in the first place?
Originally, this station was where we worked to perform maintenance on Lenegis from the outside.
We heard that the facility ended up
Yeah,
in
but
its
the
current
story matter a
location due to an
bit
accident.
more. Now it's all about
Oh, that's
flashy,
terrible. Apparently,
flashy
there was some kind
animations.
of accident, and when help never arrived, they presumed the entire facility had been destroyed.
And you've been working for Hevrect 35 ever since?
That overworks the people who made
at
it.
first we thought that there was nobody else inside the facility, but then it turned out the Overseer was there all along.
What do you mean?
The Helganquil have the technology to cloak themselves around us Renans. As long as they don't do anything obvious, a Renan won't see one, even if it's right in front of them.
Which would explain why Shion and I failed to notice the Red Women previously.
Oh,
employ an
that's
astral
why they
art of
they
some
didn't
sort?
see. Okay.
I haven't been able
To
to
be honest, I only
scientifically
managed to see
confirm
the
it for
Red Woman
myself,
when she
but
was with
from what I
Walron. That was the only
understand,
time. I don't know
the
if she
type of
was at the
cloaking they
beginning at
use
all
is
after all.
primarily achieved through mechanical means.
Korean Japan has a
In
way
addition,
with killing
they
people
also
by
used
making them
hypnosis
work.
devices and information
Work
control
a lot.
to get us to do what they wanted without being
Fucking a
detected.
lot.
It's a pretty sophisticated operation, especially
Japan,
since it
South
avoids any
Korea.
unnecessary conflict.
Too much is too much.
I have to imagine that's how Lenegis is still run.
But aren't the Helganquil themselves controlled by the Great Spirit? If so, why aren't Renans affected by it in the same way?
The Great Spirit's mind control only works on Helganquil, so they had to employ other means to manipulate us Renans.
You act like this didn't affect you personally. If I was you, I'd be mad as hell at their deceptions.
I mean, sure, I was surprised when I first found out about it.
Respect Asian
but it
people for
happened
being so
long
hardworking,
ago.
but I also feel so bad for them.
Hevrect 35 has clearly ceased concealing
Yeah, the
itself,
I
though.
mean, yeah.
Why is that?
The pressure and
Who
everything.
can say? My guess is it just got bored, or maybe even a little lonely.
Don't you want to go back home to Rena or Lenegis? Our ship is going to be fixed pretty soon. You could ride with us.
No way. If we went back after knowing the truth, they'd either just brainwash us or purge us outright.
True.
After all this time, there's nothing to be gained from going back. We've all agreed it'd be best to simply stay here and watch everything unfold instead. Things are going just fine with the Overseer. Not that it'll be around much longer. It can't extend its life any further.
You're Turkish, so you do have a
That said,
culture
I'm
pressure
sure it's
here, but
pleased to
nowhere
see the
near
final
Asia
stage of the
level.
plan before it passes on, though.
Thank
Yeah,
you for
Asia's
answering our
like
questions.
Jesus.
Can we talk to you for a few minutes?
Few minutes only.
Sure. It's going to be a while before the two planets undergo their next shift, so I can talk until then.
Please, tell us what you know about the Helganquil.
You mean the Overseer's species? I can't say I know much about them.
Well,
No.
for starters, where'd they come from?
Where else? From Rena, obviously.
From Rena? Wait, are you telling us those things live right alongside the Renans down there?
Of course not. There's really no such thing as Renans in the first place.
Excuse me?
Excuse me.
Oh, I thought the Overseer explained everything.
Apparently not.
Please, tell us more.
Well, in a nutshell, the Renans were originally created from Danans by the Helganquil.
What? The fuck? Huh? Dun dun dun. Man, you guys very
But if that's true, then that would mean there aren't any people on Rena.
There aren't, but there are Helganquil. That's what the name literally means in their language, people of Rena.
But what need could they possibly have to create a whole new race of people?
Damn, they
It was a way
literally.
to bolster their dwindling workforce. I trust you're aware that the Helganquil are on the verge of extinction, yes? In essence, we were created to carry on their work for the Great Spirit after they all die. They gathered Danans who had an affinity for astral arts and proceeded from there. That's why we, as their descendants, can all cast arts, albeit to varying degrees.
Let me get this straight. Are you saying Renans were originally created from Danans that the Helganquil kidnapped?
Wait.
Bro, saturation
That explains why
superiority
almost
feeling for
nobody can
no
use astral arts on
reason.
Dana now.
Helganquil technology is truly amazing. The way they alter their bodies is far less invasive than your conventional surgeries. They have these tiny machines that are practically invisible, which they insert into their bodies and...
Enough! You needn't tell us
Oh
anymore.
my.
How can you speak so calmly about all of this?
I guess I can see how, when viewed in a certain light, their ways may sound grotesque. But if you ask me, I think they ultimately did us a favor. They saved us from crawling the earth in ignorance.
Did they really save us?
If it meant their hands had to get a little dirty in the process, then so be it. Anyway, the Helganquil are the real Renans. Personally, I don't think it's such a big deal.
You guys are copies,
They're
in a
also
way.
mostly the ones behind what you see going on between the two planets.
Or,
I think that covers just about everything worth knowing.
I see. Thanks for filling us in.
Does he really expect us to believe that Renans never truly existed? How absurd.
I mean, nobodies never
Don't.
existed. You guys are like
Just when I
nobodies.
think we're getting to the bottom of it all, some new revelation smacks us in the face.
Then let's hope this is our last revelation for a while.
And with this, everyone got destroyed. God damn.
Do you know anything about a spirit channeling plan?
If you mean the first plan from 300 years ago, then yes. Do you know what its main objective was?
No.
Yes. It was to use Lenegis to siphon off Dana's astral energy and send it to Rena.
Exactly. However, there were two problems we had to consider. First was how to collect and send such a large quantity of astral energy without it becoming sentient.
When I ask which country you're from, it's fine if you don't want to say, of course.
Second, we had to figure out how to
I'm
convert
Vietnamese
Dana's
myself,
energy so
but
it would
I
be
live
compatible
somewhere
with
in
Rena.
Europa.
I take it the solutions to those problems
Somewhere
were
in
use the
Europe.
wedge for the collection, and then the Sovereign and Maiden to convert the energy.
We have a winner. However, the first plan failed when the Sovereign was overwhelmed and became frenzied. The reason for that is because the Maiden lost control. I'm told he slaughtered many Renans and Helganquil.
Got it.
that
So you're a
day.
bit safe from the culture pressure then. Oh, the country I'm living,
For the
yeah,
next
it's
plan,
pretty
we tried to
chill.
recreate the Renasalma, but we didn't have nearly enough of the other non-dark astral energy types. To amend that,
It's not as
we
bad. It's
set
not
our
as bad.
sights
It's
on
not as
Dana
bad.
and implemented a
In
system
then
whereby
compared
we
to
can
Asia,
extract energy from
it's
it.
not as bad. Yes.
And the crown contest began.
Correct. Since the Maiden had been the failing point in the previous plan, it was decided to replace her role with machinery to avoid further mishaps.
But the food and stuff,
A new
it's
sovereign
getting
had
more
to be made as
expensive
well.
though.
It was such
It is getting
tremendously
expensive.
difficult work. Its success
Well,
was
that's great to
dubious.
hear at least.
But from the look of things, it would appear such worries
Food
were
and stuff
unfounded.
get expensive. The pay stays the same.
So that's what the purpose of that room we found in the Forbidden Zone was.
What
But
about the flower that
that's just
sprouted
how it
from
is.
Rena?
Flower? Oh, that thing. That's the physical manifestation of all the astral energy that's been harvested from Dana. As I'm sure you've noticed, it's quite a lot of energy.
Oh,
At this
inflation is
point,
a
it's
real
likely
right.
that
That's
it's
why we're
become
all gonna be
physically
poor
integrated with Rena's
fuckers in the
planetary
future.
structure.
Perhaps.
Hevric 35 mentioned that the spirit channeling plan is entering its final stage. Is that true?
It is. I never thought I would live to see the day with my own eyes. And yet here we are. Are we done talking now? If it's all the same to you, I'd really rather not miss anything that's about to happen.
Okay.
He talks like the potential end of the world is just another day on the job.
You've got to remember that these guys have been living alone up here
Rusty
for a
Regular,
long
by the
time.
way. Oh,
Who knows
yes,
what shape their minds
yes.
are in.
I haven't updated schedule this week, but I usually stream
Feels like our whole world
on a
has
good
been
days.
turned
It depends on my
upside
work
down.
schedule.
Is there anything we know that's still true
I had a
at this
vacation,
point?
so I've been streaming all
Seriously,
week
I'm
this
still
week.
trying to process the fact that we Renans
But
were
usually
created by the
3 to
Helgenquill,
5 times a week.
let alone the Sovereign and Maiden stuff.
Let's take a moment to gather ourselves.
Depending on my
I
work
know all of
schedule,
this
it
is a
always
lot to
changes. It's
believe
not
and take in,
it's not
but
the same.
I think it's fair to say that we found the answers we've been looking for.
It's not a staple
Does
work
everyone
schedule, so it
agree?
always changes.
Agreed. Though I'll admit that I never
work in
expected
healthcare,
it to all boil down to Rena's
so sometimes
great
I have some
spirit being
shifts.
behind everything.
Everything that's happened, everything we've endured, it's all because of astral energy.
And to get that energy,
Gotcha,
the
what do you
Great
my
Spirit took
Pokemon is
control
when you
of the
stream them?
Helgenquill.
Oh, healthcare, yeah,
Then the
I'm
Helgenquill created the Renans,
fucked. Sounds
who went on
wrong.
to invade
Yeah,
and
I'm
rule over the
fucked. Why did I
Danas.
choose
Plus, the
the
reason the Great
a
Spirit
job like that?
can't
I don't
directly
fucking
control
know.
the Renans as
Well, it's too
well
late. I mean,
is
it's not
likely
too
because
late,
they
but
were originally Danans all along.
but usually
Either way,
I
think it's
inform
fair to
people
say
on
we've all had
live
a lot to take in at once.
category. I
Maybe
usually
too
put that when
much
I'm
even.
going live
We should probably take it easy and rest
on
our
Discord.
minds a bit.
I always
Why
inform
don't we all
people.
take some time to think things over before we decide on our next move?
That's a good idea, Kisara. If the Renan Great Spirit really is behind all this, then we've got a really big fight ahead of us. Because it's not just Dana on the line, but Rena too. If we're
I
going
pray
to do
for
this,
your
we need to be
survival.
completely sure of ourselves.
Yeah, I'm going
So
back.
let's go
I'm
ahead
going
and
back
break
to
off
work
for
on
now.
Monday.
We aren't in any immediate
I had a
danger,
3-week
so we should be
vacation,
okay.
summer vacation. It was
Sure
amazing
you don't wanna
time,
be alone right now?
I could ask
but
you
now
the
it's back
same
to
question.
suffering.
I
Suffering.
figured I'd get all my thinking in while walking around and checking up on everybody.
I'll go along with you. I'm interested to hear what's on everyone's minds too.
Sounds good. Let's go find them.
Everyone's just gone their own
Finding
way, huh?
Swan's footing.
Everything we thought we knew. It was all just a fabrication that the Red Women, no.
Healthcare's terrible
the
right from the
Helgenquill
education, I'd
made
say.
up.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, it
Assuming
is.
we can believe anything that Hevric 35 has told us, that is.
Well, if the names are anything to go by, it's possible the Helgenquill
Well, it's the
could be
stuff they
behind
teach
the
you in
fruits of
school
Helgen
from
too.
education, you know.
But if Hevric 35 was telling
It's
the
not
truth,
that much.
and
You
this
you
was all
gain
just
the
one
experience
massive
from
lie, does that mean everything
the
we've
real
done
world.
up until now has been pointless?
No, I don't think so. Or at
that
least
they
I
don't
hope
teach
not.
you in
I
school.
think it just means we've lost our foothold for now. That's all.
Really? Well then, if we've lost it, I guess we'll just have to find another. All of us
Just
together.
gotta learn it from a
And
real
if
life
we can't
experience.
find one, then we'll
or
make
on the
a new
job.
one. End of story.
Make one, huh? I see. Right then. Count me in.
Count me in. I mean, you probably fail upon seeing the first body anyway. Are you afraid of needles, Koenma? Wait, where is this? There's a guy. Is it you? Just a bit, but nowadays I'm all cool and you have to take them. If I'm a collapse again, help me pack up. Y'all, I appreciate it. Thanks to you. I can continue to go about my research. Happy bottle. Kisara.
Oh, it's you two. Does he seem like he's doing any better now?
Well, like seeing dead body or hurt people make me feel a bit bad.
Dohalim, don't you?
I know that we're all struggling to wrap our minds around it all, but he looked like he was taking it really hard earlier.
What do you think about everything we've learned? About the Renans and the Great Spirit and all that?
And then there's the dirty job. Really sure where you gotta, you know, clean stuff.
I mean, the Great Spirit is like a huge natural disaster.
The clean stuff.
But with a mind and will of its own. But if that thing's hellbent on trying to destroy our planet, then the only thing left for us to do is stop it. As for the Renans, I suppose my feelings on that are a bit more mixed.
How so?
You mean it?
Coexistence between Danans and Renans in Menancia is still a work in progress. In my case, I think that's partly because deep down, I was still on guard around Renans. So...
it's an experience for sure.
Like us,
let's just say that.
That they're actually just like us is... well...
not the fun kind.
I guess it's a little deflating, to be honest.
You kept a pretty level head.
You mean about the Renans? At the end of the day, the Helganquil and the Great Spirit are the ones who are responsible. But at the same time, I realize that not every Danan is necessarily going to believe that either.
I know you're already aware of this, but the list of grievances the Danans have against the Renans is long, and understandably so. And if people then find out that they're all actually one and the same... yeah.
Curious, why did you choose healthcare? Surely it's not because you enjoy suffering.
Even just among the Danans.
That's a very good question that I really don't have an answer. I myself am a very introvert, right?
To get rid of that imbalance,
and somehow I work in an extrovert place.
First, we can try to figure out what to
I
do
don't
about
know
the
why.
Conflicts we have.
Yeah.
I don't know
nice
why.
If one day people could learn to get past their
I just
like
somehow
Rinwell did.
ended on the
It's no
healthcare
small
path.
task. We can't pretend like the past didn't happen and ask people to forget their very real pain and suffering.
Now that I've been working as a healthcare for about 8 years now, almost a decade.
But if we just keep yelling at each other about it, we'll never
I'm
move
stuck
on.
now.
In a worst-case scenario, it might lead to even more people getting killed.
And we all have to figure out how to meet halfway. Not just that, but to also embrace each other's pain in a sense.
That's an interesting way of putting it.
Especially you're a doctor or nurse, well, may any
Everybody
God
has their
who
own
exists
scars,
help you.
their own trauma.
Amen.
The first step to healing those wounds
Pray for
is
me.
to put aside that hatred. It won't be achieved through reasoning, but I think it's a good first step.
But let's
if
see.
nothing else.
Let's see how long I can do the job, though.
And now, I think I see a way to move forward.
Who knows when my mental
Let's do that.
health will go.
First, we need to make sure our planet isn't going to get wiped out.
Rinwell.
You both seem awfully calm.
Only because after everything we've seen, we don't have the energy to keep being shocked.
How are you holding up, Rinwell? That whole talk about the Renans looked like it shook you up a bit.
Yeah. I get this sinking feeling whenever
That's why I say
remember
money
how
should
Danny
grow on
mages like my family were
trees.
persecuted and died out. And now, I finally know why that is.
Absolutely.
But I was thinking, if Renans end up living together with Danans again, then mages won't be such an unusual thing to see on Dana anymore, right? I know it's not as simple as all that, but Danans probably won't be so quick to let their guards down. And there might be Renans who still act superior because of their arts.
It wouldn't surprise me. 300 years of bad blood and prejudice isn't going to be an easy thing to overcome.
Yeah, I know firsthand just how much hatred can take hold in your heart once you let it in. But even so, I was still able to change. And if I can change, so can anyone else. So I was thinking maybe, I don't know, I could use my position as both a Danan and a mage to help bring both sides together.
Rinwell,
That great spirit worries me too, though.
Any
Dana's
games
will
you
feels
playing right
so
now,
warm and
Quenma?
inviting. So why is Rena's will trying to destroy our entire planet?
Now that you mention it, Everett 35 and the other scientists here never really brought that up. Maybe they don't know either.
Maybe. But regardless, at the end of the day, Dana's still our home. There's no way we can let it be destroyed.
We won't.
That's
We'll
right.
Keep it safe no matter
It's not
what.
the first time I have saved the world before. Or kill a god. Or whatever. Law. Actually, Baldur's Gate 3 from time to time also need to play
You're not the
Beyond
only
the
one
Dawn
still
expansion for
trying
this
to make
game.
sense of all this.
Oh, the DLC.
Believe me.
You play anything
Really?
at the
You've
besides
never
Tales of
struck me
Arise?
as the type of guy to get hung up on these sorts of things.
Right now,
Did you forget what happened back in Thistleum? Once my
We're doing
memories
Tales
started coming
series.
Back to me, I felt completely
Every
and
usually
totally
after
lost.
every Tales game, I
It
play
was
something
really that
else
bad for you?
for a change of
Yeah,
pace.
it was.
Otherwise, I
But
get burned
thanks to
out.
Law and everybody else, I remembered that I still had things out there worth fighting for.
But right now, I'm playing Professor Layton
Man, I think
series
you might
alongside
be a better
with
guy
the
than me,
Tales right
Alphen.
now.
All I can remember thinking was, when's this guy gonna get his act together?
Law.
I was too worried about repeating the same mistakes I'd made back with my dad and running away from the truth. That was no way to live. And I've tried to stay strong, my way. But all this talk about other races and the world ending, if I can be honest with you guys,
But before the
it's just
Professor
all too
Layton,
much for me to handle
played
right now.
after every Tales
I
game, I
know this
played
is going to
The
sound
Last of
strange
Us.
coming from me, but maybe
Star
the key
Wars
is not
Jedi
to worry too
one.
much about the big stuff right now.
Oh?
I used to worry all the time about my thorns, for obvious reasons. But I never really opened up to anyone about
Then
them.
I have to check out.
And when
Also,
I
you play
realized my
Final
visions
Fantasy
pointed
16 on
to a threat
PC
that was
too.
bigger
Quite the
than
bad
me.
experience for the PS5
I didn't
version.
know what I should do
Oh, is it?
or who to tell.
16 was a
But
nice.
that's when I
16 was a
finally
good
got it.
time.
You guys were all there for me, to teach me what's really
Star Wars game's
important.
good. I would
I just had to
recommend the
open up and
Jedi
listen.
series. Yes, the
In other
Jedi
words,
Fallen Order and
if you let the
the
big picture
Jedi
stuff get you all
Survivor.
muddled up inside,
There's a
you'll
third
begin
game
to lose
coming
sight
out.
of
I'm
what
not a
you
big
really
fan of
care
Star.
about.
I mean, I haven't
Yeah,
watched Star Wars myself,
you're right.
so
thing that's
I didn't
most
know
important,
much. But
what I
like,
really
it's like
care about. All I
it's
want
a
to do
good
is
game for
protect
those
the
people who
that
don't
really
watch
matter
Star
to
Wars
me.
either. Like,
To
it's a
fight
good
for them.
beginners
That's good enough, right?
introduction as well.
Not everyone is strong
But it's a
enough to
great game.
fight.
Great games.
Huh?
It's something your
Good
dad
combat.
told me once when he was still alive.
Good story.
Law, you know you're strong enough to fight, and you're strong enough to protect the people you care about. Forget all the big stuff going on. Just don't lose sight of what you want to protect in the first place. Sound good?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it does. It's like a big weight's been lifted off my shoulders.
But then once I get back to
I'll
my
fight to
never-ending
protect the
backlog
people
for
around
sure,
me.
just I don't
like I
know
always
it.
have.
Hey, same.
I think that's
I have the
best.
same problem. I keep buying games, but I don't have the time, or the time to play them. I still need to experience the
apologize for making
so-called
you witness
famous,
that.
popular
You mean hearing the origins of the Renans?
Expedition
Indeed.
3033.
It's shocking to have so many things I thought
I need to
be
play that some
indelible
point,
fade
but
away
I
in
don't
mere
have to.
seconds.
The backlog just
Even
keeps
I'm still
increasing.
not sure everything
There's
we've heard
the
here is actually
Death
true.
Stranding,
Let's not delude ourselves.
other
If what we've heard is
JRPGs.
a lie, it's a rather
Catching
elaborate
two
one.
backlogs from hell.
I can only imagine that you must have been constantly feeling like this, ever since your memory returned, Alphen. And you as well, Shion. About your thorns, and being a maiden.
That's just part
But
of
I just
being
decide.
alive,
I'm just
don't
gonna
you
go
think?
one game at a time.
Well,
What
to
interests
say
me
the
during that
least.
specific
But
time, I'll
enough
just go
about me.
and play it.
I'm not
Or
concerned
stream
for
it, I guess.
myself. What concerns me is all of the other Renans out there.
When you say the other Renans, you mean the ones that are living on Lenegis or Dana, right?
There's the Pokemon
Correct.
game,
Even if we stop the
the new
Great Spirit from
Pokemon
annihilating
game
Dana,
coming out.
our problems will still remain. Putting
Did
aside
you ever play
the
Mass
untold
Effect
state
games?
that Rena
It's
may
in the
be
backlog, but
If
I
we
have
do
not played
truly
it.
belong there,
In the
we will have to
backlog, the
think
Mass
long
Effect
and hard about
trilogy.
where it is that we wish to return to.
So, I guess your only real choices at this point are to either stay on Lenegis or come down to Dana, huh? And right now, Lenegis might not even be a safe option.
Great thing with JRPGs, like they're a great time with good story, right? But they take a long ass game to finish.
If the issue is forced,
a long ass time.
Things could turn dire. There is, after all, 3 centuries worth of hatred to overcome.
So what about Backlash or something?
And the victims of our rule.
And new games just keep popping up.
Animosity towards us
they just keep popping.
Circumstances as the aggressors are irrelevant.
I didn't expect the former Lord of Menancia to be so down about
Mass Effect Stories is actually great too, great characters as well.
Menancia's fate was a stroke of good luck.
I heard great things about it.
There had been backlash over how it had been ruled, and I was blessed to have sympathizers.
I hear you can
still
choose something like a choice. It's a choice kind of ish making game too, isn't it?
But things can still change if you have the right people to help lead the way. Isn't that what you hope to achieve on Lenegis after this is all over?
Indeed. I fully
I only know that you can choose your partner or something.
In that regard, I remain determined.
The partner you want to date or something?
I have something of a favor to ask of you,
depending on choices for quite a few matters.
What is it?
I wish for you to serve as a mediator so that the Renans can live on Dana peaceably. As the one and only blazing sword, I suspect the Danans may listen to what you have to say when problems arise.
And I take it that you'll be the one to represent the Renans?
Yes. I realize that I'm asking quite a lot of you. However, the fact of the matter is
only
that it will
JRPG
take
games
time
about
for
you can
Renans to
romance.
re-enter Danan
You can be a
society
hero or a
without any
jerk
bloodshed.
also.
That is why.
Oh. But there's multiple
You're the
endings.
Same as ever, Dohalim.
Is it too much?
Oh.
No, relax. You get so tense and formal when you're asking for a favor. Listen, there's no need for that.
With multiple endings, I'm that kind of guy where I wanna see them all.
You're too kind. I can see you
like
were
I wanna
raised
see them all.
That's some high praise, Alphen.
Then I'll ask once again, this time just as friends. Alphen, will you help me?
You don't even need to ask. Of course I
There are
will.
multiple endings, but it's a bit complicated.
Thank you, my friend.
But usually I just get the one ending and maybe watch it on
sounds
YouTube
like
the
everyone's
rest.
learning from their past and using it to create a better future for everyone.
What about you, Shion? How do you feel about the origin of the Renans?
To be honest, I'm not really all that shocked, actually. I mean, I might be a Renan in the literal sense, but I've never really
Yeah,
felt
you modded
like
the
one
ending
of them.
yourself? Nani?
Right now, it's
Modded
kind of a
in how
mystery.
way? What way?
What do you mean?
Because
for
none
a
of them
really,
work
really
for
long
you?
time, all I ever thought about was how
Hey,
I
if
was going to
I don't
die.
like any of the endings, then
Not
I'll
if
make one
or
for
when,
myself.
But how?
Damn.
I thought I'd die alone. That fate had me in its steely grip. I would have never imagined that I'd be traveling with someone like you, fighting to save Rena and Dana. I mean, how could I have? It's been going on for 300 years. All this tragedy and destruction.
I mean, Mass Effect community is
When you
dedicated,
consider
so
the
you can find a
Helghan
mod for
part in all
almost
this,
everything.
It's been even longer than that. It was
the
Naori's
mod
hope
community,
that
baby.
somehow, someone in the future would be able to stop it, before it was too late. How it fell on us, of all people, to heed that call, is a mystery.
I don't think Naori was hoping that we would just stop the world from getting destroyed. She considered me, a Danan, as a real person. And she very much cherished her own people, too. I don't think she wanted the world to be saved.
Modern Mass Effect
just
3
so we
was
could go
actually
back
really
to hurting
great.
each other.
What did you mod? Your character somehow?
Maybe this is what she meant.
Huh?
When we were talking to Kisara earlier, about all that stuff like everyone's needing to meet halfway and embrace each other's pain and suffering. She said that the first step down that path was for each of us to put aside our own hatred. That means forgiving other
I'm
people.
usually a console gamer,
even and
so
especially before they forgive you.
modding wasn't really
So
never
it goes both ways, right?
really introduced to me,
Is
I guess.
that what you're saying?
Yeah. I don't just mean forgiving things that happened in the past either. Conflicts will keep happening. If we have any hope of moving on and building a better future, we have to all learn to forgive each other.
You still have the
know,
ending mod made some
you're
characters
right.
that died live,
People can
altered
hurt
the
one
sequence of
another
some of
without
the
even
events,
meaning
removed
to.
some cringe scenes.
I know that better than most, thanks to these thorns.
It's not going to be easy getting past this pain.
Yeah,
But if we
literally
can do
made
it,
your own
I'm
story.
sure there'll come a time when we can all truly understand each other. I'm there with you, Shion. I too want to protect the world we live in, and all the people we care about. I think that's the very least I can do to repay Naori for everything that she did.
Yeah. I want a future that she would feel proud to live in, and I'm going to fight for it.
Whoa there, Savior Girl. We're here to save
Yep,
you
quite a
too,
few
you know.
Mass Effect
Yes,
3
I
players
know.
make their own story.
Don't
They're
worry,
a
I
passionate
haven't forgotten.
community.
I want to live, and that's the honest truth.
Well, is everybody ready to do what needs to be done?
Are we?
I am. There's a lot to think about, but at the end of the day, Dana's still in danger. I don't care who we're up against. We'll kick their ass.
What are your thoughts, Alphen? I want to know what's on your mind, too.
Like Law said, if we have to fight the Great Spirit on Rena, then so be it. It's trying to rob us of our entire world. And it's going to take not just our home, but all of existence along with it.
We shall
That
stop it.
alone is enough to make it our enemy. But it's not only that. One way or another, I think beating the Great Spirit is going to be tied to us saving Shion.
You're saying there's a chance?
You're referring to the vision of destruction we all saw in Lenegis, I take it?
Yeah. 3 centuries ago, the astral energy that appeared at the spirit channeling ceremony showed Naori that vision. And to hear Shion tell it, it's the same one that she sees from her own thorns as well.
Indeed. Shion's thorns are comprised of dark astral energy, the one type which we know is native only to Rena. And if Rena's great spirit is what's behind Dana's pending destruction, then...
Shion's thorns are the Great Spirit? It's not actually on Rena like we thought?
We don't know anything for certain. At the very least, though, I think it's possible her thorns are a part of the Great Spirit.
While the main body resides in Rena.
Shion.
If these thorns really are a part of Rena's great spirit, I'm going to go over there and give it a piece of my mind and then some.
The question is, how do we confront it? Suffice it to say, that flower growing out of Rena is enormous, large enough to house the will of an entire planet. The Wedge and Lenegis were both hard enough for us to overcome in their own right. This is an altogether greater challenge for merely 6.
It's okay, we can handle it.
And we only know about the Thorns connection thanks to Naori.
Heverick 35 has been observing the Great Astral Spirit this whole time. It wouldn't ask us to fight it unless it has a plan of some sort. Let's go see what that is.
Okay, let's go see it then.
Our
Lenegis
minds are made up.
today.
So if the Sovereign and Maiden were originally boot-up programs for Lenegis, what about now?
Even with the Forbidden Zone in ruins and the Renis Alma stolen, Lenegis is functioning fine. If it needed us before, it doesn't appear to now.
First they lumber you with a position you never asked for, then you're discarded like you're nothing? Who the hell do they think they are?
More importantly, who do
I
they
think
think
Baldur's
we
Gate
are?
3 game is a big
We
game
might not
too,
even
right?
factor into their list of concerns.
It's
I
a
just hope
pretty
everyone
big
on
game as
Lenegis is
well.
safe.
Worst comes to worst, Lenegis is equipped with a large number of starships the people can escape in. As long as the whole satellite doesn't suddenly explode or
BG3 is
something,
indeed
they should be
massive.
fine.
Yeah.
Wait, explode?
Yo,
In any
5
case,
hour,
if we're truly
500
going to make a
hours?
difference, it's on Rena
God
we're needed,
damn.
not Lenegis. The people there will be fine. I'm sure of it.
I mean, it did won the Game of the Year, right? I haven't played myself. No. Oh, not this way. I don't even own the game. Yeah, it's one game of the year. You might like it's even more free than me. Much more free. Okay. Just when it goes on sale, it's like only 10% or 15% off. The main character doesn't have much going on for themselves, unlike Shepard.
Do you have your answer for me?
We want to ask something first. You're asking us to fight an entire planet. How exactly do you expect us to do that? You must have something up your sleeve, or else you wouldn't put us up to it.
The great astral spirit is an immense being, but its actual will does not run throughout its entire body. Rather, its will is derived from the core,
its main
which
character is
supports the
fully
rest of the
voiced,
body,
basically.
and is where its strength is most densely concentrated.
Oh, fully voiced.
Therefore,
Nice.
if you destroy the core, the great spirit shall become unable to maintain sentience and return to
I love a
being
game when
ordinary
it's all
astral
fully
energy.
voiced, everything,
And how
NPCs
are we
and
supposed
everything.
to destroy
Oh,
that core?
great time.
By using
It means
the
I don't have to
Rena's
read it
Awl,
out loud. I love it sometimes.
You will also need the assistance of both the Sovereign and the Maiden. They are our best tools for suppressing and controlling astral energy. Using their powers, the Maiden shall seal the great astral spirit within her body, and the Sovereign shall wield the power of the Renis Alma to destroy it.
Hold on. That sounds a lot like what Shion described before.
Yeah, killing herself to take out the thorns with her.
She was actually right all along.
By my calculations, your powers
Every character is a voice
should
except
be
the main character.
sufficient
Still, you
to
can roleplay
destroy
as a
the great
hero, as a
astral
true
spirit,
evil character.
and disperse its energy widely
Make your
enough
own
to make it difficult to
character.
reform.
What will happen
Or
to the
create,
Maiden
right?
once we manage to beat the great astral spirit?
Any matter contained within the field of destruction shall be erased.
So it really will kill me.
This method is the most simple one available to destroy the Great Spirit, and is therefore our most reliable option.
We are not
What
gonna.
are our other options?
There is little reason to consider alternative courses
What
of
are
action
other
when the
options?
most optimal among them is so
You
clear.
don't get it. I promised Shion that she wouldn't die. That we'd save the world without needing to sacrifice her. We didn't fight this whole time just to give up on her at the very end. If there's any other way to take out the Great Spirit, I want to hear it.
This plan shall lead to the fewest losses in preserving your world. Abandoning it is irrational.
That's...
It is vital that you proceed with
Shut
this
the fuck
plan.
up. We make our
A
plan.
part of Rena's great
We're actually
astral
great. I'd say, by the way,
spirit
one of the
already
finest RPGs
resides
that you can
within her.
find out there. Just start with PG3. It's such a
300
big
years
ass
ago,
game.
the Great Spirit descended upon Lenegis.
I'm not sure if I'm
in an
ready
attempt
to
assume
dive into that
direct
big
control
ass
of the spirit channeling ceremony.
game.
We have reason to believe the Great
know it's probably
Spirit
gonna be a
left
great
part
time.
of itself behind, and that it now resides in the Maiden.
Which would make Alphen's earlier hypothesis correct.
That part inside the Maiden belongs to the core, and can be used by the great astral spirit to
Same thing with
revive
Skyrim.
itself.
I haven't played Skyrim, but
So long as it remains,
it's
it
so
will be all but
big.
impossible to fully eradicate the Great Spirit. That is why it is necessary for it to be vanquished only once it is whole.
Yaza romance all
Without
your
the
party
Maiden's direct
members in
control
all
over
of
the
them?
Great Spirit,
Pog?
attacking it is futile, and will only serve to strengthen it.
No.
Poggies?
Wait. Naori said that the Renis Alma can suppress the self-realization of astral energy, and that the thorns could be neutralized by placing them in it.
Building your own harem,
If
huh?
so,
I don't know
can't the
harem
same
way,
also
but
be
still.
done to
Oh.
the Great Spirit, seeing as the thorns are simply part of it?
Well, can it?
It is true that the Renis Alma is capable of what you suggest, and could contain the great astral spirit.
Yes!
However, doing so requires fine control on the level of the spirit channeling ceremony, considering that the Renis Alma was previously lost when that ceremony failed.
I'm sorry
I
someone
cannot
modded
allow
the
it.
game for harm.
Its
Oh, I
uncertainty
bet
is
probably.
simply
Some
too
people
great.
love that.
What does that mean for us if you won't allow it?
Your
Oh,
starship will not be
PG3 enables
restored,
mods for
and you will
console.
all
Oh,
be unable
nice.
to leave here.
That's what it should be too for console
Why
gamers.
you-
Console gamers.
Fine then. I'd rather stay here and rot than do it your way.
Alphen?
Whatever we do, if we mess up, Dana's screwed. The Great Spirit will destroy it. If you're fine letting that happen, and we have nothing to gain either way, then I'd rather do nothing. We want to stop Dana from getting destroyed. We want to save it. But not if it means having to sacrifice one of us in the process.
The default fashion in the game sucks, and it might custom outfits.
And watch us where it's safe? Then quit ordering us around and shut up!
Yeah, shut the heck up!
What you say is irrational. Be that as it may, I shall accede to your demand.
Good.
You'll agree?
I am an observer. The Sovereign, Maiden, and Renis Alma are my species' greatest achievement. I wish to see how well they work against the Great Spirit in light of our demise by its hands.
But what are we supposed to do about the Renis Alma? One of your buddies ran off with it back on Lenegis.
It is likely that the Renis Alma is with the Great Spirit, functioning as a catalyst for it to receive Dana's astral energy.
So our only option to retrieve it is to head straight for the Great Spirit and take it back?
According to my observations, the astral energy is most densely concentrated in the center of Rena, where the Great Spirit's core is located.
I mean, I think she and Bo turned out to be
right
fine
in the middle of that
specimen.
giant flower, then.
I have one more question. You've said that Rena's great astral spirit is already integrated with the planet. What will happen to Rena once it vanishes?
Without the will of the Great Spirit,
collapse
Rena is predicted to collapse. Even in such a scenario, the energy will disperse, and the Great Spirit will likely not reform.
So you're saying that even if we manage to beat the Great Spirit without destroying it, we'll
Did you play
still
this
be in
game,
danger?
Koema, when it came out?
Likely, the collapse
It was
will occur in
2021,
stages.
right?
It is
The game came
recommended
out.
that you all escape
So
before
4 years
the
ago.
final stage.
Man, I wish that thing would tell it to us straight for once.
Havrek 35 and the others have gotten used to hypothesizing from afar, so...
Yeah, you got all the achievements too. Pokies.
Fix our starship. We're going to Rena.
We are going to Rena.
Excellent.
But I want to make one thing clear. We're doing this for ourselves, to protect what matters to us. We're not doing it for your sake.
The
or
next expansion
because you
came out,
told
so my
us to.
progress dropped 30%. You're
Remember
sad.
It matters little to me.
Yeah.
The end
Hey, at
result
least-
shall be the same. Repair work on
Yeah.
your starship has commenced. You'll have to wait until it's finished.
Man.
The alternate plan.
Is the Renis Alma really our only hope against the Great Spirit? There has to be another way, right?
Shion's Fire Master Core was able to suppress astral energy to prevent it from gaining sentience, right? Couldn't we make use of that somehow?
I'm not sure. In small doses, maybe. And with the amount of energy we're talking about here.
Back in Calaglia, the Blazing Sword was able to take in a whole spirit vessel's worth of energy.
Any other
If it
JRPGs
has
you
the
play,
capacity to
Koenma?
manage that, it can do this, right?
Oh, I have to
Except
go
after
now.
it
See you
absorbed
soon,
the
I hope.
energy, it
Hey,
ended up releasing
have
about
a
moments later.
good,
Remember?
wonderful,
Let's not
great
forget, it nearly
Saturday.
killed
Thanks
you.
for being around. Thanks for stopping
Besides,
by.
This is the Great Spirit
Very
we're
pleased to
talking
meet
about,
you.
not a
Same.
paltry
Same,
vessel.
same.
Even if I could use the Master Core, your body wouldn't be able to take the strain of channeling.
Oh,
that
you haven't
much
played any
energy.
JRPGs yet nowadays?
Havrek 35 didn't
Gotcha.
mention it,
Gotcha.
and it did not seem the type to skimp on details.
Have a
So
good
assuming
one.
it's even possible, the chances are slim to none.
You're probably right.
See you soon. Bye bye. It'll take some time to completely repair your starship. Suggest that you will all get some rest in the interim. Sure. Sure.
You still thinking about what the scientists told us? About where Renans really come from?
I am, but not for myself.
You're worried about the future of the Renan people.
The fact that our people have been the same this whole time will only give the Dahnans further reason to resent us.
But you still intend to confront this truth head-on, don't you?
Well, I did declare that I would live my life for the living, and not the dead. Even as I dream of retirement, I shall remain dedicated to the cause.
I'm sure you'll do great.
Now that I think about it, I don't believe I've ever heard you criticize or reproach us Renans even once.
I'm no saint. I have skeletons in my closet too. There was definitely a time when I hated Renans for who they were. I hated them just for being Renan. But you changed that, Dohalim. You gave me an opportunity to see them in a different light. Thanks to your reforms, we were able to stand next to Renans not as slaves, but as equals for the first time in our lives. Of course, I'm sure there were some Renans who still hated us on the inside. But we knew that not all of you were like that. There were those of you who were good, and that was a start. When it comes down to it, Renans are just people. They can be good or bad, just like Dahnans.
That is, in essence, the heart of your approach, isn't it? That we're all people.
Yeah, it is. When you can pull someone aside and talk to them one-on-one, then you have the chance to come to an understanding. But as soon as you stereotype, that chance goes away, and you stop thinking of them as people that you can relate to.
I understand what you're saying, but we're talking about massive numbers of Renans and Dahnans alike. Realistically speaking, surely they won't all be able to get along.
Even if we end up butting heads with one person, maybe we'll find better luck among their friends. If we can build a society that works like that, that'll be something worth nurturing and protecting.
So you wish for people to form real bonds and do away with the hierarchy outright? To deal with one another as humans, and nothing more? That's the ideal future you hope to see when this is all over?
Yes, I do. I think it would make for a fine tribute to my brother's legacy. Though, that said, I would be doing it for the people of the future first and foremost. Do you still plan to return to Lenegis when this is over?
Indeed I do. I don't know whether I'll be able to reside in Lenegis proper, however. My first order of business may be to find somewhere to live.
You'll always have a home in Menancia, you know.
As I shall ever keep in mind.
Well, if you ever need a helping hand, don't hesitate to come get me. I'll always be there for you, Doe.
Doe?
Did you just... Never mind. Thank you, Kisara. I appreciate your patience as I work all this out.
Don't even mention it. And really, when you think about it, now that we know the two of us aren't so different after all, don't you think that brings down a barrier that used to be between us?
You know, I hadn't actually thought of it that way before. But I do like the sound of it.
Yeah, I think I do too.
Nice.
Hey, why'd you call me here? Was there something you wanted to talk about?
Ooh.
Well, if everything we've heard about the Great Spirit is true, then we're getting close to our final battle. So I wanted to apologize while I can.
Apologize? For what?
I was being real stupid before, about whether Dana's will had been controlling us and all that. I get why you're angry now. Anybody would be if something they trusted was being questioned. So, I'm sorry, Rinwell. Really. I should have kept my mouth shut.
No, Law. Honestly, I think you might have been onto something. Of course you were worried. Who wouldn't be if they found out there might be some invisible force pulling our strings this whole time?
But you really trust Dana's will, don't you? Is it because you can sense it a lot more than the rest of us? Because you can understand it?
Yeah, I think that might be part of it. But I think I also want to believe it's good.
Believe?
Remember how I used to really resent coming from a family of mages?
Yeah, of course. Because you were always on the run and had to live in hiding.
When we rescued Zephyr and I finally decided to come along with you all, something changed inside me. It was the first time I felt like my powers had any meaning, even if that meaning was only helping you guys fight. Then, when I felt Dana's will, I was overwhelmed by how vast and warm it was. It made me want to believe my powers were made to connect with it. It made me believe I had a bigger purpose.
So that's why you hope it doesn't turn out to be bad. You almost need it to be kind.
Yeah.
Well, alright. Then I promise I'll lay off bad-mouthing it.
You will?
There's no way for me to know for sure one way or the other, right? But you trust it, Rinwell, and that's enough for me. So I'll trust it because you do.
Remember what I said about neither planet's great spirit reaching us here?
Yeah?
That's not quite true. I can feel just a little bit of Rena's inside you and everyone else.
You... what?
She
I
can.
sensed it when we first got here. It's a really small amount, so it doesn't feel like it has a will of its own. But I think that's how Dana's energy probably is too.
So you're saying there's a little bit of Dana's will inside each of us? In a way, doesn't that mean we're all Dana's will?
What?
Well, like you said, unless Dana's energy comes together, it has no will. So if we all have a little bit of Dana's astral energy inside us...
Yeah, maybe...
Heverick 35 might know the answer. But, you know what? I don't need to ask it. My will is my own. I fight for who I want to fight for. That's who I am now. Who I've become. So thanks, Rinwell, for sharing that with me.
Ah.
Hey.
To be honest, the only reason I was suspicious of Dana's will, well, I mean, it mostly was... I feel like you and I had grown apart lately, and I was worried it was because...
Huh?
Never mind. Nothing. Just forget about it.
Huh? No, what were you saying?
Saying? I don't remember
Come
saying
on.
anything.
Now you won't tell me what you were
No,
thinking?
that's not what I'm saying.
Then spit it out already.
You sure you don't want to get some rest?
I can't. I've got too much on my mind. Especially knowing how close our last battle is. How are you doing, Xion?
Same as you, still trying to absorb everything.
Remember when it was so simple? We were only fighting all the lords on Dana? All of that feels like a lifetime ago, doesn't it?
Ages and ages ago. Everything that's happened since we first met. So many fights, so much chaos, so many wonderful people.
If I hadn't run into you that day, well, I wouldn't have met all of you. I never would have held the blazing sword or looked for something more. I wouldn't have my memories back. I'd still be a faceless slave, like as not long dead.
Hey, Alphen. I want you to promise me something.
Yeah?
If we can't find the Renis Alma, there's something I want you to do. Like Hevericht 35 said, the only way we can end the Great Spirit for good is to go after both the main body in Rena and the thorns in me. I need you to promise me, Alphen, that if for some reason we can't get the Renis Alma back, you'll use the Blazing Sword to destroy the Great Spirit, and me along with it.
Huh?
It's true the Blazing Sword may not have the strength of the Renis Alma.
I would never do.
But it's taken us this far. It's slain lords and beasts. At the very least, it has to be worth a try.
You can't be serious. Have you forgotten everything
Listen,
that we've...
the Great Spirit isn't just our problem. It's a threat to our entire world. Renans and Dahnans alike. We don't know what's going to happen when we face it, but we need to be prepared for anything. We can't second-guess ourselves when the time comes. I promise you, I'm not planning on going anywhere. I'm prepared to fight with absolutely everything I've got. But if it comes down to it, I need you to be prepared too.
Okay. But you should know that I'm not going to give up on you, Shionne. I'm going to fight this until the very end. I hope you can forgive me for that.
Alphen. Okay, I understand. And I'll forgive you.
Thank you, Shionne.
So it's a promise then?
Yeah, it's a promise.
I remember how I felt the first time you touched me. My thorns made any contact a mistake no one would ever make twice. After they'd seen what could happen, fear would always linger behind their eyes. In my entire life, I never had someone willingly reach out to me. But when you reached out to me and gently took my hand, you didn't react at all. It was so easy for you. I don't have words for the shock I felt in that moment.
That's because I couldn't feel pain back then.
Even once you could, though, you still chose to keep reaching
out to me. Of course they would.
And when you did, I felt this warmth that I had never known before. But still, I hate having to see you suffer through it every time you do.
You won't have to worry about that for much longer.
You think so?
I do, because Shionne,
No. You can tell me once my thorns are gone. Okay?
Aww.
Yeah. Okay. Everybody get enough rest? We ready for this?
Yeah, we should probably get moving.
Agreed. Can't stand around waiting all day.
Our task is relatively straightforward. We need only descend down to Rena, defeat the Great Spirit, and restore stability to both worlds.
We're fighting for a new future for both Dana and Rena.
Right. We've come this far. We will save our worlds. That's a promise.
Then let's go, everybody. We've got one last wall to tear down.
Repairs on your starship are complete. Everything is in working order.
Is that you, Hevrek 35? You can see us from where you are?
I can. I can see anywhere within the bounds of Dake Faisal.
Sounds like someone's a peeping Tom.
Maybe we should give Hevrek 35 a break. It has been stuck in this tiny facility for a very, very long time.
I have unlocked all functions on your starship. You can now make use of its warp drive.
Warp drive? Wait, you mean like what the Red Women used on us? What brought us here?
It's possible that the Red Women may have found a way to activate it on the starship. They are Helganquil, after all.
Using the warp drive, you should be able to breach Rena's atmosphere without being detected.
Wait, should?
You'll need to be careful. Due to the force field surrounding Rena, the ship will be unable to go any further than the surface of the planet.
So, once we reach the shell, it appears we'll have to infiltrate the core by foot. Understood.
We gotta go all the way down just walking?
Will all the Helganquil go back to normal once we defeat the Great Spirit? I have a strange feeling we're going to have to fight them before this is all over.
The extinction of my people is inevitable at this stage. As such, it would be illogical to risk the success of the mission in a vain attempt to save my kind.
We understand.
Can't that thing lighten up a bit? Everything it says seems to be about what's illogical.
Well, come on, Doe.
Hold up, did you just...
You heard the lady. Get going.
I have one last question.
What?
As Sovereign, your identification number indicates that you are well past your predicted life expectancy. Similarly, the Maiden lacks any identification number, as her function should have been rendered unnecessary. Despite this, the two of you continue to exist. Why?
It's a long story.
We exist because others have entrusted this to us. Over the years, many people have come together and sworn to see this through to the end.
You mean it is because of multiple chance interactions? The likelihood of such events is statistically improbable. Why have you two continued to persist under these conditions?
It's hard to explain. To be honest, I don't think it's something an observer could understand. All right, time to get...
Let me have a bathroom break. That was a long ass cutscene. Used to be so easy. Oh. There we go.
Get back on the Fall Knights.
Take off.
It would appear that our Helganquil host really has fulfilled its end of the bargain.
You know what that means. Time to go to Rena.
I guess this means we should give that warp drive a spin.
There's nothing here. This weird ocean we're surrounded by just stretches out everywhere. Is this really where the Helganquil come from?
I don't sense even a trace of astral energy. This world is dead.
Then this must be the Hollowing.
You mean to tell me this whole world, the entire ocean is that stuff?
And it's covering everything. The entire planet.
This is what the Great Spirit does. After it depleted this planet of every last speck of astral energy, it went after Dana.
So arresting. This world of doom.
Back in its day, Rena was probably just as vibrant as Dana is. But after being robbed of its astral energy for so long, those days are gone and past. This is all that will remain.
So the Great Spirit took everything. It stole energy not just from living beings, but the land, the sea, everything.
And it bound the Helganquil in servitude, until their whole world was nothing but this. And by the looks of it, that's how it remains to this day. A world of death and emptiness.
With nothing left here to consume, the Great Spirit turned its sights on Dana, looking for another host.
You're saying if we don't stop it, this is what Dana's going to look like?
We can be sure that even these few remaining remnants of Renan life will not be spared in the end.
If the oblivion and darkness both Shion and Naori saw comes to pass, nothing will survive. It looks like we can climb down from there. Let's take a look.
Rena.
So this is Rena.
A hollowed ocean as far as the eye can see. What do you think would happen if we fell in?
What do you mean, what would happen? You'd drown, wouldn't you?
Come to think of it, I don't believe I've heard of someone ever trying. Perhaps you'd like the glory of being the first?
Nah, I'll pass.
This is essentially a world-sized Renan graveyard. Are you proposing to disturb the dead slumber just to satisfy your curiosity, Law?
No, because I said I passed.
Taking an interest is understandable, but let's not forget where we are. This place deserves our respect.
Looks like we're not going to be hearing the end of this one for a while.
You'd think I was already snorkeling in it or something. So the idea is to seal the Great Spirit inside the Renis Alma using the Sovereign and Maiden's power. But just how do we do that exactly?
I'm guessing it won't be as easy as holding a spirit channeling ceremony at our leisure.
I already had wielded astral energy once 3 centuries ago. As for suppressing her thorns, Shion's had a lifetime's experience. The problem isn't just our enemy's strength. It's that it's sentient, too. And you can bet anything you like it's not going to just sit back and let us destroy it.
In other words, we need to find some way to weaken it in advance. The Great Spirit, that is.
Back when Shion's thorns flew out of control, we were able to deal with them directly. If this is their host, they should be even more corporeal here.
If that's the case, it should make them easier to attack at least. And if we can manage to divert enough energy away from the spirit's core, even temporarily,
we might just be able to weaken it enough to steal the Renis Alma, which we can then use to seal it away forever. It won't be easy, but it's our only shot. Time to buckle up. Question for you. Let's say, knock on wood, everything turns out for the best.
What'll the world be like? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of this, do you really think everything will be that different?
A lot will have to change, that's for sure. The world will have to adjust to so much. My only worry is if those changes turn out to be merely skin deep.
What do you mean?
It's well and good putting an end to Renan rule. But if it just turns the tables, it's all for naught.
That's true. Just as bad if the Dahnans started pressing their own.
Renans, Dahnans, astral art users, mages. The world is full of labels used to divide and separate people.
If only we could see differences like that for what they are. No different to someone having a musical talent or being good with their hands. Not differences so much as characteristics.
It will take someone in power to set an example. But with time, people will follow. And then, perhaps one day,
there will no longer be any need for the example. It will have become second nature.
That's where we come in. We can set the example. Imagine it. A world where magic and astral arts are used to help people. Where that's the norm rather than the exception.
Yeah, you're right, Rinwell. Why wait for somebody else? We can show them ourselves.
What the fuck?
I wonder what Helganquil civilization was like at its zenith.
I can imagine that'd be something you'd take an interest in.
There's no question it must have been advanced, like none either world has ever seen. We could surely stand to learn a thing or two from such a people.
I get that you're itching to delve into its history, but we've got bigger fish to fry right now.
Put a pin in it, and you can do all the research you want when you retire.
I can think of worse things than a retirement dedicated to research. As for whether Rena is amenable to an aging specimen...
It's a little early to be giving it serious thought just yet.
A man can dream, though. A man can dream.
Oh, we didn't say there's anything wrong with dreaming.
In your case, Dohalim, dreams have a habit of spiraling into something else.
You'll need to stay with us for now, though. You're too helpful to let retire.
Why do I feel this is less of a compliment and more of an ultimatum?
Just a friendly suggestion.
Oh, there's side quest.
We've reached our destination.
Growing up?
Hey, Law. Been training?
Yeah, I guess I got a little carried away. You think this is bad, you should see the state of my underwear.
Yeah. A word of advice. You might want to refrain from mentioning that stuff
That's
around
nasty.
girls. Ones without a military history especially.
Man, can you imagine Rinwell's face? She'd have a nervous breakdown.
I meant in general, but you sure mention her a lot, you know.
Huh? Oh, you know, she's always there, even when you least expect it. Springs to mind easily.
Either that, or maybe some part of you is subconsciously always wishing she was there.
May the trials and tribulations of young romance never change.
Romance? Like I'd be interested in that know-it-all tomboy. I'm more
Yeah,
about mature
right.
women. Someone more like Kisara.
You know, I used to be a tomboy too when I was Rinwell's age.
Look, it's not tomboys I have anything against. But come on, you've got to admit she can be a lot to handle.
Hey, I miss anything? What's all the fuss about?
Rinwell.
Thunderblade!
Ah! What the hell was that for?
A little birdie told me you were speaking about me behind my back. Whew!
From the looks of it, I'd say you've got yourself a rival.
It wouldn't be called the Spring of Youth without a little storm every now and then.
Why is there so many?
Hey, Shion. How are you and Alphen getting on these days?
That's a little out of the blue. Why do you ask?
Sorry, it's just... I don't know, I'm just curious, I guess. I mean, a lot's changed now he's got his senses back and all.
I suppose you're right. Well, to tell you the truth, if he'd been the way he is now back when I'd first met him, I probably wouldn't have gotten this involved. But then, if we hadn't met like we did, then I never would have experienced these feelings, so... I guess it's complicated.
I can imagine. I know it's not the same thing, but I know what it feels like to have someone you love who's out of reach.
Because of Miguel.
Alphen's still alive. It's not too late, you know. And after all, who can say what the future holds? I think if I were you, I'd take things as they come for now.
Besides, touch isn't everything. I've never touched you, Shion, but that doesn't stop you from knowing that I care about you, right?
That's true. But I do remember back when we first met, you made it plenty clear you weren't my biggest fan.
But that was a long time ago. There were lots of things I didn't understand back then. Not that that's the point.
Don't worry, I'm only teasing. I know what you mean. Thank you. And you're right. There are ways to convey your feelings besides just touching.
I'll say, cooking immediately springs to mind. And if it's someone's favorite dish, all the better. If there's something on your mind that you want to tell him, why not try appealing directly to his stomach?
You might just have a point. I'll give it a shot.
Uh-oh. If it's Alphen's palate you're appealing to, that doesn't bode well for the rest of us.
Well, friendship is about being supportive. Sometimes we just have to do our best and take one for the team, right?
Hey! Hey, I just realized something!
Is this about dinner last night? I didn't realize those ingredients were off.
What? No! I mean... Wait, you fed us rotten food?
Rinwell, the point.
Oh, yeah, right. So I was thinking about those armored soldiers we've seen. There are regular Renans inside them, right?
Yeah, they're designed to make whoever's wearing them stronger. At least, I think that's the idea.
Right. So it kind of begs the question then, why are they made so huge?
I don't know, makes them more intimidating, I guess? Or maybe all that tech wizardry inside takes up a lot of space.
You don't think it's weird how the armored soldiers are the exact same height as the Helganquil?
Can't say I'd ever noticed it till now. And?
Connect the dots, Law!
Okay, let me get this straight. You think the armored suits might have originally been designed to allow Renans to work alongside the Helganquil?
Huh. But if that's true, what would that mean?
It would mean... just that, I guess. But still, don't you think it's kind of interesting?
Not hugely. Hey, Kisara, well, I've got you. What's on tonight's menu? Because I was thinking maybe meat.
Get him, Hootle.
What did I do?
Oh, now you want to listen. Keep pecking, Hootle.
Ow, ow, ow! Seriously, what the hell?
Hello, you received a notice from Notio. It says that the wedding is to be held at Sax Leo Temple. Excellent, thank you for letting me know. At last, it seems the big wedding is upon us. I can ill think of happier occasion than this. Yeah, I'm excited for them. Their future.
Sax Leo. Temple. Isn't that where Shion was being held?
Shh. Wasn't it?
Even after staying here, we never truly got to the bottom of what makes this realm's citizens tick.
Renan and Danon are meaningless distinctions here. To have one's own mind is strictly forbidden. All that matters is blind obedience.
That might be the case now. It can't always have been like that. There must have been something more.
Once, maybe. Question is that something still salvageable?
If it's not, we'll just have to make something new. No, not we. They've had enough foisted on them as it is.
You're right. It's time the people here had the chance to forge their own path. That's not to say it'll be easy, but it will be worthwhile.
These things take time to... What the... An ambush?
Sorry. There was a huge flying bug and I sort of shot without thinking.
A bug? You mean like a Zeugle?
Something tells me she would have shot it, whether it was a Zeugle or not.
This realm is teeming with humid forests. It's only natural insects would feel more at home here than Menancia. In fact, I seem to recall reading somewhere that bugs around these parts lay their eggs in human food to ensure healthy incubation.
Sounds like they're tougher than they look.
What about you, Alphen? Bugs don't creep you out?
I wouldn't say I was their #1 fan. Mind you, if times get desperate enough, I've been known to eat them.
Insects as a culinary option, you say? What kind of seasoning are we talking?
Dohalim, I don't think he was talking about cooking them.
Hey, a lizard! I never thought about this until now, Alphen. But doesn't it get hot wearing that armor all the time? You feel heat and cold again, don't you?
Admittedly, yeah. It can get pretty toasty in this thing.
Is it hard when your back starts to itch?
Oh, you bet. Plus, my shoulders get stiff wearing it, even if it's not all that heavy.
Kisara looks like she manages all right with her armor.
Armor takes a strong body and a stout
What
heart.
armor?
Spoken like a true guardsman. Not that I really get what you mean.
The more I think about it, the more I realize what a pain it must be. Like, what do you do when you need to take a leak?
Ew!
That part can be a bit of a pain, yeah. More things to take off.
That sucks, man. Wouldn't it be easier if you just walked around outside of your armor most of the time instead?
You never know when the enemy might attack. As tempting as it might be to take it off, it's not worth getting killed over.
So basically, you're screwed if you ever get attacked while taking a dump. Right, Rinwell?
Are you doing this on purpose?
You know, guys, when you think about it, we've taken out a lot of Zeugles. Like, a whole lot.
You can say that again. If one thing's for certain in this world, It's that wherever we go, we'll always end up bumping into them.
Isn't it weird that they're still so plentiful? You don't think the Renans have, like, a ranch where they breed them, do you?
Certainly in all of my years, I've never heard of them constructing such a massive facility on Dana, let alone up in Lenegis.
The only thing I can think of, then, is that the feral ones must be reproducing on their own.
There's also no organized effort on our part to hunt them down, so it's difficult to fully exterminate them.
Exterminate them? Whoa, don't you think that's maybe a little harsh?
What do you mean?
Zeugles originally used to be living creatures native to Dana and Rena, right? Being genetically modified isn't their fault.
You're right. Zeugles were only created because of us Renans. We altered the original creatures to suit our own ends.
First, people made Zeugles, and then we let them go. And now we're trying to kill them because they're a threat. They really have only seen the very worst, huh?
I hope we find a way to be able to live side by side with them one day.
It's a nice thought, but they attack towns and cities. What else are we supposed to do?
Aside from the strays that have gone wild, it's worth remembering that Renans are able to keep them somewhat under control.
If we had distinct territories that didn't overlap, that might reduce the danger they pose.
Well, I guess when you look at it that way, maybe people and Zeugles aren't so different after all.
Finally! Well, Dohalim, thank you for coming. Dohalim, you're here. Great, let's get right to business. Everyone is waiting for you to speak.
Oh.
But it's quite the gathering you all have assembled. All the more reason to make sure I don't disappoint. Thank you all for coming today. I wish to forego the usual formalities and ask for your blessings on this most auspicious day. I first met Sir Naughty and his soon-to-be wife Kagari when...
Just great.
It's gonna take a while. Now then, a toast to a loving couple's eternal happiness as well as peace and prosperity between Dana and Rena.
Cheers!
Cheers, everyone! Cheers! Alright, time for the big bouquet toss. No, Shiana here that if you can catch a bouquet at the wedding, you'll always be a single and alone.
What?
Wait, really? Yeah! Ah! Yay! Aww.
Nice try, you two. Better luck next time.
Never. Why?
Wait. Something's wrong.
I couldn't catch it. I'll always be... alone. How could I... Oh, please. I'm so lonely.
Oh no. This is just like what happened before. Alphen!
I'm alone. I'm all alone.
What can I do to get her to snap out of it? There aren't any thorns this time. I've got it!
Alphen?
Shion, you're not alone. You've got all of us. And it wasn't just one bouquet either. There's also this one from me. So please, don't give up. We'll fight this together. Shion!
You dummy! That's not what I was upset about. How many times do I need to tell you not to blindly rush into things? That said, it does make me feel better. Even if your bouquet is just a weapon named after one.
I'm just glad I could help. And I made another one to go with it, so it wouldn't be lonely either.
You never cease to amaze me, Alphen. Seriously.
Feeling better now? Shion?
I'm sorry I lost my cool like that.
Don't worry. It's not like I have any room for criticism.
Being a grown-up isn't easy, is it?
Wait. This one. Supposed to be here, but it's not there. Just what the fuck?
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here.
I never realized before just how hot this place is. It's like being inside a fire.
You're only just noticing? Ah, yes, forgive me. The whole lack of sensory feedback situation.
That's the one. It's hard to believe I once worked in this soup, let alone helped spearhead a revolution.
And all with the mask concealing your face. It must have been very grimy beneath that.
Back then, we had our plates full enough dealing with constant abuse from our Renan overlords. It never occurred to me the air itself was oppressive in its own way. My head's spinning just with the effort it takes to walk.
I think that's called heat stroke. You might want to take a sip of water.
You mean that water that's been festering under the sun for days? I wouldn't chance it without boiling it first.
Oh, I know! I'll go to the dock and fetch us some clean water.
Water alone won't suffice. He'll need to ensure his sodium levels are replenished as well.
In that case, let's see if we can rustle up some rock salt. Alphen, you go cool off in the shade for a while. Xion, stay and keep an eye on him.
And then there were two.
Bit of an overreaction, but it's still kind of them.
Maybe it's not the time, but this place brings back memories.
I know what you mean. We're back where it all started.
You don't ever regret meeting me sometimes, do you?
Are you kidding? You started all of this. Bringing down the wall, retrieving my sense of self. I have no regrets.
Welcome back, Law.
It's not responding there. Maybe I have to,
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Look! It's all the owls we found. I guess this was their way of thanking us for finding them.
It looks like they're grouping up by color. Is that a thing?
Actually, the color of Dan and Owl's feathers is based on their maturity and their astral energy element. So maybe they stick to certain groups even if they all belong to the same kingdom.
Then I guess that means we can tell just how many owls we found in each domain.
They seem to be saying something.
Maybe they're thanking us for finding their buddies. Then again, maybe they're telling us that we have more owls to find.
I think the Queen is protesting that they shouldn't put undue pressure on us.
Maybe he's arguing back that we're the only ones they can actually turn to?
Right. Which is why the Queen is worried about sowing any ill will with us.
We'll do our best, so don't worry, I think.
Can you understand them?
Of course not. I'm just inferring. For some reason, when I hear them talk, that's just what I imagine them saying.
Oh, well, I think you're pretty close to the mark at least.
Well, don't worry about it. We're not breaking our backs over this. I think that was a thank you.
Seems like it, from both of them.
Hootle seems happy with this. Isn't that nice, Rinwell?
Huh? Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Looks like we got another
Oh
reward.
my!
I didn't realize that so many still remained. Dan and Owls truly are majestic indeed.
I thought the Dan and Owls had all but died out myself. That's what I get for making assumptions.
Just so we're clear, this place is supposed to be a secret.
Yes, I'm aware. Places like these should be kept out of the public eye.
It's a pity, though. With proper training, they could be made into a magnificent chorus.
What are they hooting about now?
Alphen and Xion can interpret for us, right?
Huh? Oh, no, I mean, it was just a lucky guess last time.
Yeah? Maybe you'll be lucky twice. Go on, give it a shot.
Really? Well, if you say so. Let's see. Listen to them. Are they really up to the task?
What do you mean? You're the one who put them in charge.
It's my responsibility to protect our friends.
Stop trying to take everything upon yourself.
This is what the owls are saying?
Of course.
I must say, though, we've found quite a number of owls. It's a testament to how much you care for Hootle, Rinwell.
I wonder which branch Hootle will perch on.
Rinwell?
Oh, nothing. Don't mind me. Well, come on. The perches are only half filled. We've got to find the rest of the owls.
Well, most
This
of the
is
perches are
getting
filled up
fucking
now.
ridiculous!
Frankly, I'm amazed there's so many of these guys.
What cautious lives they must have lived. They deserve credit for their vitality.
They're all so lovely individually, but I think they look downright awe-inspiring, and so many of them are gathered together in one place.
I don't know. It's hard to relax with all of them eyeballing us at once.
Yeah, I guess owls do seem to stare.
You've done well.
He's at it again.
Come on, you know you like it.
Frankly, I never thought you'd gather so many of us.
You are so quick to rescue those in need. You have given us a big, happy family.
We're on the brink of extinction. We must work together if we are to change our fate.
You carry a heavy burden.
Don't you worry. We can change fate. You won't be alone. I promise.
This isn't just your fight. I'm here for you too. I want us both to be together.
That was you interpreting for the owls, right?
Yeah, of course.
It's nice to see everyone getting along, but perhaps we should be moving on.
Just who was that conversation between?
Try not to think about it too much. Besides, there's still a few empty perches left.
We've come this far? Why stop now, right?
Hey, Hootle. Once we've managed to gather all the owls, after that... Huh?
Okay, now special out. There we go.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
Who? What a wonderful trip. This is.
Hey, if we find anyone who needs help here...
I know. We'll make sure to ask what's wrong.
Really?
Right, here goes!
Wow! Look what I just found.
I won't forgive you!
Penumbra!
Over so soon?
There should be something I can go. Here we go.
Looks like some
Let me finish that.
solid equipment.
Oh, hi, Alphen. Hey, Cole. What's up? You don't look too hot, kid. I'm really hungry. Even with the Renegon, there's still not enough food to go around. It's not good. Is there no way to bring in something from outside Calabria?
Yes.
We have been, thanks to your hard work, we managed to establish a trade route and have a little food coming in. But other places are not very well off either, so there's only so much we can broker between the realms. Especially since this realm is nothing but rocks and sand for the most part.
Just great.
That's sad. I wish something more could be done. I still hope. I hear there's a merchant from Cislodi who's visiting the Lanimate Castle.
How's this?
Do you mind talking to him for us?
Got it.
Sure, we'll see what he has to say. In the meantime, here, have this bread. Well, thanks. Where did you get it? Shion always comes prepared like that.
Alright.
Anyway, let's make our way to Lanimate Castle.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
What's on the other side of this door, anyway?
Why ask me when you can just open it and find out?
What is this? Some kind of bag? A treasury that looks like something Balsam had built.
But this is...
What are these?
Right.
Think they're sausage? Actually, they're wieners.
Kisara,
Should make something with these things. Sure, I could do that late now. Alright.
oh,
But someone was living well. I can't believe Balsam was holding something so delicious. How despicable. Another reason things have got to change. Anyway, we should open this place up to everyone.
Wow!
I don't know that I ever seen her so fired up. It's not a bad thing, is it? Even if it's only because of food.
Nice one, Alphen.
Thanks. Gotta keep up with the competition.
Personally, I prefer Bologna.
The design of this equipment is really interesting.
You must really like it, Alphen.
Hey, she's pretty cute.
Who are you looking at? Quit gawking and let's go.
Ow!
This guy again?
Hey,
Well, visiting our old foodie friend, this time you're in Calaclia, eh? Finally, I've been waiting for you to show up. Oh, so you talked to him, but not me. Great. It's because I can tell your palate is no good. What's up, Gordano? Find another recipe, but the opposite. Actually, I can't find anything here. There are any fun delicacies here in Calaclia? Right. Yeah, not that you mentioned. I can't think of anything like that either. I'm gonna take something with me, but at this rate, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Sure. You can't find anything, why not just fix something yourself instead? What? Still stuff to eat in this part, just whip up something good with what you can find yourself. It's kind of what cooking is all about, isn't it? I would have figured you of all people would know that. Oh, you got guts thinking you can lecture me about food, young lady. You're absolutely right. Not only am I a fine connoisseur of food, I am also a chef par excellence. Watch and learn as I put all my years of culinary experience to good use to produce the finest dish this land has ever seen. Not sure he made anything else by himself. Okay. Oh yeah, if you're so confident, I'd definitely like to take some home with me. Great. Let me help. This concerns Calaclia, so it feels personal to me. Gladly, in that case, could you get us some ingredients for me, say some wheat and eggs? Good. Actually, we got what you need already. Right now, I can get to work. These ingredients and all my knowledge and insight, this is sure to turn out exquisitely. All done. What is this? Some kind of fried bread? Let's give it a taste. Wow. This is good. You sure put those ingredients to good use. Give me credit there, but doesn't the inside still taste a little doughy to you? Yeah, plus there's nothing special about just plain out fried bread. Even with my skills, it looks like I have more work to do. Fried bread that's still doughy. Wait, I got it. How about this? Are these supposed to be rings? I was inspired by this castle's architecture. I called them calamite donuts. Okay, I'll try one.
Oh.
Now, this is good. I can't get enough of this crispy texture.
Amazing.
It tastes great. I'm in heaven. I had no idea you could make anything like this in Calaclia. Like it. It's got a unique look too. I can work with this. Nice work. Excellent. I'm glad to hear my hard work paid off. Hey, what are you thinking about selling these things? I'll bring a whole bunch back to Chris's Lodia. They'll be hit. Maybe I should. You know, I'm finally realized something I have to fix in these donuts for you all. Cooking has the power to make people smile, and I want to spread that sensation far and wide. You gotta use a deal. There's no finer delicacy than the joy in your heart that comes from a good meal. That's what being a gourmet is truly about. I know exactly what you mean. I'll teach you the recipe for these donuts. It's the least I can do to repay you for all your help. Yes! Let me ask you one more thing before you go. How did my donuts actually taste? How did they taste? Well, absolutely exquisite. With that, my culinary quest has finally come to an end. I'll take a bathroom break. Top floor, please.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
Oh! Oh! Oh!
What a wonder.
34. Back to Moscow.
Wonderful treasure this is.
Up in your back. Yeah, I brought some food with me. Help yourselves. What is it? Some kind of treat?
Yes.
I don't mind if I do.
Oh.
This is fantastic. Yeah, this is so yummy. Where did you get these? A friend of ours has been making them over in my castle using the ingredients from around here.
What?
Really, you can make food this tasty here in Kalaklia. Merchant from Sicily like them too. I think trade between our realms is going to pick up thanks to this. Yeah, we could sell food this good anywhere. It's great. It's so cool to know we can make stuff like this here.
Yes.
Guess I'll have to stop complaining so much now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see what other awesome stuff I can make here in Kalaklia too. That way I can pay you back for the bread you gave me before, miss. I can't wait to see what you make. Oh my. Another one?
Are those two discussing relics again?
Then it's a promise.
Indeed it is.
Law, what are you doing?
Huh? Oh, Kisara. It's nothing. It's just those two are being sneaky over there. I heard something about a promise.
A promise? If it has to do with relics, then what?
Wait. You don't think they're gonna ditch us to become treasure hunters, do you?
Doubt it.
I really doubt that.
You never know. He's pretty damn crazy for those relics of his.
Yeah, that's true.
It'd make things difficult for you if they just up and disappeared on us, right?
Yeah, that'd cause some problems.
We've got to do something to stop them.
Hey, what if we collected all of the relics ourselves?
That's it! Then they wouldn't have to go anywhere!
We might not be able to hear them talk like he can, but we can still search for them anywhere that looks likely.
Yeah, between the two of us, I'm sure we won't miss a single one.
Speaking of which, why are you so concerned about them taking off?
Huh?
Yeah.
Well, you see...
This is going to be so great.
Indeed. Once we're finished, we can hold it in the palace.
A Danon relic exhibition!
I'll let you serve as our exhibit guide, Renwell.
Right. I'll study up so I can answer any question they throw at me.
And, if you could, please ensure that Hootle stays far, far away from the exhibits.
Huh?
We avoided getting roasted in that ring, but what we could really... use is something to cap this off.
Sure. Got any ideas on what would be good?
Mabo curry. Fried bread stuffed...
Yeah!
Hey, seems like you folks are staying pretty busy. Oh,
Hey.
you'd say that. You seem to be in high spirits yourself, Krenar. I like to think I'm good at staying positive, if nothing else. After everyone's so scared right now, it's important for guys like us to stand tall and keep hope alive, you know. You said it. It's got you all down in dumps. Me, I'm fine, I guess. But you don't sound like it to me. If Cyrus saw you like that, he'd be none too pleased. Correct, I got him some slack. What did I say? Oh, yeah. Huh?
Yeah!
Then I just remembered that Nate said he has a favor to ask of you guys. He does. What is it? You should just talk to me yourself. Tell him I sent you. Say you later.
Great.
Huh? He's carried off in a rush. That stuff it's Sephi, I mean, your dad's still weighing on your mind, yeah?
I guess...
I know every Crimson Cross since I was in the Iber, so I know better than anyone just how much they revert him. It's not like anyone's pointing the finger at me, but it's hard to stop imagining they didn't hate me somehow. You want to wait here while we talk to Nate?
Thanks.
No, come along. Not like waiting around is going to make me feel any better. Okay, guys, what can I do for you?
Well,
We're going to ask you the exact same thing. Greta sent us to talk with you, said you had a favor to ask. Favor? What favor? Oh, I know. You know the Iglia waste? There's Sugul there I want you to take care of. For now we managed to contain block off the roads. But who knows when it'll break loose. It's not causing trouble again. Right. Makes sense? I'm guessing you wanted us to go in and make sure that never happened. More or less, yeah, but I'm not asking you to do it, Alfred. I want Law to take care of it instead. Me, really? You got a problem with that? No, it's not that bad.
Alright.
Good, then get to work as soon as possible. If you need to break the barrier to get it done, that's fine too. Anyway, that's all for me. Don't let me down, you hear? What is with these guys? First Colonel starts acting weird, now Nate. It's me. This is because I got my dad killed. No, it's fine. It's the least I can do after I put these guys through. I'll be back. Nobody said we couldn't help you. Welcome to. It's right there, huh?
We've reached our destination.
I always love the sound of hammers banging away.
Okay.
Why are you staring at me?
The joys of eating?
I love how much amazing food we get to eat even when we're out on the road.
Me too. Especially compared to what I used to have when I was still a slave. This is paradise.
It's amazing what good food can do to keep your hopes up. Nagal used to say all the time that the power of food is subtle, yet profound.
Yeah, ain't that the truth? For whatever reason, I find I don't worry nearly as much when I've got a full stomach helping me out.
That's why you shouldn't be such a picky eater.
Huh?
She's right. You always leave food that you don't like on your plate when you're done.
Come on, what's the big deal?
Back in the day, I couldn't think about leaving any food. It was such a waste not to eat at all. You needed every last scrap of energy.
Exactly. Even when my brother and I didn't have much to eat, we all did what we could to make it taste good and enjoy what we had.
That definitely explains a lot about why you cook the way you do, Kisara.
Dohalim, I bet you don't know what any of that's like. You must be used to food being handed to you on a silver platter.
Sometimes it was gold.
You didn't shy away from that at all.
Although, there was one experience that does come to mind.
Oh?
When I first learned that the food I ate originally came from animals and fish, I was rather taken aback.
What?
You just ate whatever was in front of you without even thinking about it?
That's a silver spoon elite for you.
Your cooking has really improved, Shion.
It's because of you that I understand what makes it so fun. I'm glad everyone seems to enjoy what I make too.
I've noticed a disturbing trend that after it's your turn to cook, our ingredients tend to run really low. What's up with that?
That is a good point, Law. There's a weird difference between the amount of ingredients she prepares and how much food actually gets served. Curious.
That's because she
Very
eats a
curious
lot.
Indeed.
I don't know. Isn't it pretty normal for veggies to shrink a little when you fry them up?
Or maybe she eats all the bad batches herself so we won't notice.
Come on. I wouldn't do anything like that.
Then how would you explain the difference?
Ahem. I have a theory that I wish to propose.
What is it?
As we all know, Shion here can have quite the appetite. I imagine she often taste tests her own food as she prepares it. By my eye, it would appear that her footprints are leaving deeper impressions as of late. Far be it from me to level such an accusation, but the facts lead me to conclude that...
She's been snacking while she cooks.
What?
And yet, she still looks so slender in her clothing.
Yeah, I'm kind of envious, actually.
Wait a sec. Are you guys trying to say she's...
I'm what?
Nothing?
Nothing.
God knows there's a lot.
Shion, about that fight just now.
Sorry about that. I was careless.
I didn't come to criticize you. Just please take better care of yourself.
You don't need to worry about me. In case you forgot, I can't exactly die anyway. It's like how you used to not care about getting beat up because you couldn't feel pain, and then I was the one to patch you up. It's the same thing.
You're right. That is how I used to be. But this isn't the same.
Then what do you mean? How is what's happening now different from what happened then?
It's different now.
Look, if you mean because you can feel pain again,
It's because I don't want to see you getting hurt. You're right. When I couldn't feel any pain, I put myself in all sorts of dangerous situations. I didn't listen to anybody's warnings, and I made a lot of people worried for no good reason. It was foolish. This isn't about you and me being able to take pain. I don't want to have to see you get hurt, Shion. It's too much for me to take. Is that a crazy thing to say?
No, it isn't. And I definitely don't like seeing you get hurt either, Alphen. We can't expect our enemies to show us any mercy, but I will do my best not to throw myself in harm's way out there either. How does that sound?
I'm sorry if I sounded harsh earlier. I didn't mean to. I just really want you to take better care of yourself.
I will. At least, for as long as I can.
Is that all? I guess so.
That turned out good, if I do say.
Let's go with Rinwell.
Mind if we chat a little? I'm surprised to see you up reading so late. What have you got there?
Oh, it's a book about magic. I was hoping I'd reach the end of this chapter before I went to bed.
I'm impressed you can read all that tiny text without drifting off.
Take out these dishes.
It's easy.
BRB.
Honestly, the subject is so interesting, it keeps me wide awake. Although I have to admit, the more I read this book, the more I realize just how much I still have to learn. I hate not knowing it all, so it pushes me to keep learning as much as I can so I can be a real expert.
So that's why you're studying by the campfire every night, huh? You've really changed, Rinwell.
Really? I don't feel like it.
Remember how you used to be when we first met in Calaglia?
Sure, but that's because I was still hiding a lot from you guys. Am I really all that different aside from that?
Definitely. It's the difference between a rock and the sun.
Are you saying I used to be like a rock? That's not something you should use to describe a girl, Alphen.
My bad. But the comparison is still apt. You used to not be open with us about your magic at all. And now look at you.
Well, I guess you may have a point.
Character development.
I used to hate studying magic because my parents made me do it. And after everything that happened, I felt like it brought nothing but trouble. But now, I don't think it's so bad after all. Maybe I really have changed more than I thought. All magic is simply astral energy combined with knowledge. It's neither good nor bad by itself. It all depends on how you use it. Saying it out loud, I guess I finally made peace with it.
I think you have Law to thank for that.
What? Why him?
Why him?
I mean, he was kind of the one who...
Nope, he's got nothing to do with it. None. Zilch. Nada. Nothing.
If Law heard that, he'd be pretty bummed, you know.
You're crazy. I don't see why he would be.
Oh, yeah?
Are you saying you rather he wouldn't be? I'd say the fact you can get so worked up about things now is another sign you've changed.
Sounds like someone wants me to put on a little magic show.
Whoa!
All right, all right. I'll take my leave before I say anything else that might get me into trouble. Just make sure you aren't staying up too late, okay?
Ugh, I'm not a little kid anymore. Yeesh. Though actually, it felt kind of nice hearing that. I wonder why. I'm starting to feel kind of grateful for these powers of mine now. Thanks to you, I was able to rest easy.
Wonder how much more? 279? Oh.
Is this the barrier that's keeping the Zoogle in that Nath mentioned?
Looks like it. Our Zoogle pal should be on the other side.
This barrier is weird. It looks old and half-finished. Plus, he said it was okay to break.
I mean, we won't need it anymore once the Zoogle's gone, right? So what does it matter? Did they really think that barrier was enough for a Zoogle like that?
It was. That thing was sturdier than you give it credit for.
Really? So that's the Zoogle, huh? This should be a piece of cake.
Hopefully.
Don't get careless, Law.
Wait, this is actually better at the wedding?
That Zoogle seems intriguing.
Let's go!
Right, here goes! You're mine!
Was too late.
Try this! Anything in order to It's almost too strong. Split it open! Came out of 6!
Glacial Spear. Far enough.
It's on!
The fluidity of your movement is simply incredible.
Ignite!
Armor won't save you!
Take Raging into
I'm not done!
Can't get out of...
Dragon form!
Eat dirt. Stop it now!
Raging Luna Storm! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down! Blah, blah, blah.
Not today!
Thank you, Dohoney.
Oh, somebody here me just in time before I fucking
You're
die.
nicer than you let on. Here's the
Astral Arch?
That's my cue.
Shut him down! Double Demon Fang!
Lightning
Incineration Wave!
I can carve through armor!
Now! Idiots! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Leave the torches to me!
Not today!
In a bind?
Here I come!
Where are you going?
Such unadulterated fury.
Sword Rain Alpha! Here comes the big one!
In your death, Dohoney.
Then tonight's meal is on you.
You've got it.
Holy cloud! Burning sun! Holy lamp! Blood! Between heaven and earth! Take this! A wailing banshee of lightning! Now you see what I can do! Sealed!
Time to let it rip!
This'll water it!
Dragon form! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
It's done!
It's too much! You picked the wrong fight!
Glacial Spear! Here's evil! There you go!
Can't get out of this! Anything in armor is all mine! Into everlasting darkness!
The waters are created! This one is almost in the bag!
There we go.
Just falling back.
Then it's time for you to do what you do best!
The flame inside is yours to be let free! I'll smash you! Negative jet is gonna attack!
Right, watch out!
You're mine!
Confiscated! Outstanding form!
Take this!
Not a chance!
Freezing storm!
Not today! Dragon form! Try this!
I'm going to need to use all the power of my healing art.
Oh shit!
Your moment! No escape!
Now you see what I can do! You need to be healed.
How the mightiest
I'm stunned!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Oh!
Huh? What's a letter doing in a place like this?
Hell if I know. I highly doubt that Zoogle was trying to guard it. Still, somebody must have left it for some... Law.
It's for you.
Huh? What's up?
Something up?
It's from my old man. My dear son, I wonder how things will be between us by the time you read this.
In any case, I first want to congratulate you on all that you've accomplished. Making it this far requires a strong body, fine technique,
Aww.
an unwavering spirit, and most of all, friends that you can count on. If you have all of that, then I, as your father, have nothing to worry about. Those things together will always keep you on the right path. That brings me to what I really wish to discuss with you. As with all of us, there will someday come a time when you'll be a grown man who can and must think and act for himself. Whether you'll live in a world where blood will no longer be spilled between Dahnans and Renans, or when that day arrives, nobody can say. But even if peace still eludes us then, you'll have to decide how to live in this world. Listen to others with an open heart, but don't be swept away by their words. Always live on your terms. One more thing. If I ever see you again, I hope to say this to you in person, but neither of us knows what tomorrow may bring. Know this. Whatever you think of me and what I've done, your mother and I love you very, very much.
And there's nothing in this whole world that will ever change that. Your father, Zephyr.
Zephyr.
I can't believe he's only telling me all this after he's gone. What am I supposed to do with this?
Zephyr once told me that living freely meant being your own master. I think he wanted to make sure you know how he felt one way or another. What you do with that knowledge is up to you.
But that still doesn't explain why his father left that letter for him here, of all places.
Don't forget, we were led to this place. We may well get some answers if we go back to the source of all this.
Hey!
Who?
My word.
35,
this must be the work of
more.
Providence.
Prava, what now?
It means destiny. I think it's
We go back there.
a bit of an exaggeration, though.
We cook the other one. What the?
Doing some thinking?
Nah. It just occurred to me that our journey's been going for a while now.
Is it a wonder to you our group has held together this long?
Maybe. We've got Danans, Renans, a lord, a mage, and even a guy from another time. Yet here we all are, leaning on each other as travel companions. It's like a minor miracle.
If anything, I'd say it's proof. Proof that as long as we accept each other for who we are, we can all get along.
And with understanding comes togetherness. Yeah, we are more than enough evidence of that.
I've always had a thorny relationship with others. Quite literally, as it happens. I figured that it was easier to give up on intimacy, rather than having to go through all of the pain of rejection. I mean, is it any wonder I grew thorns around my heart, too?
But now...
Right. Now, I still have my thorns, of course. But they don't cover my heart. I know now that there is more than one way for people to relate to one another. It was you and everyone else here that taught me that. Everyone that you brought together, Alphen.
It wasn't just me. I mean, sure, I invited a few folks to join us, but... swordsmanship's about all I have to offer. Everyone's taught and supported me just as much as I have them.
You see? That's what I'm talking about.
What do you mean?
I mean, you're fine just as you are. The bonds that you form with others, they shine more brightly because they're mutual. It's not just one bond for you. It's many, each with a heart of its own. That's what makes them special.
Underfang? Oh, ending. Let's get that expensive out of the way. He has more as well, huh?
Hey, Alphen, why do you like spicy food so much anyway?
They give me
You know,
so much.
I haven't thought about that before. Maybe because when I couldn't feel pain, it gave me that kick I was craving.
But now that you can feel pain again, wouldn't your tastes have changed?
Spicy
food! Did you like spicy food when you were younger?
Not as much as I do now. At some point, it just became something almost like an addiction, I guess.
I can most certainly relate. Once you've had your fill of ordinary food, you cannot help but seek out more unusual fare.
I don't think that's got anything to do with Alphen's tastes. Although I won't deny that you definitely have a thing for exotic food. The stranger the better.
I just wish I could have gotten you into sweets like me, Alphen.
I like food that's dense and keeps you feeling full myself. It helps you last longer when you're on the move.
I like fried food, to
We
be
all know
honest.
you're a quantity over
Even though it's not
quality
healthy, fried food
What
is
was
something else.
Nothing. I lost my train of thought.
You know, I've also noticed Shion's not really into the same kind of food most Renans are. Could be it's got something to do with the way she grew up.
That's so me. Even when I was little, I was all
I
about
would
food that gives me
sacrifice
strength.
like
All meat,
I can
all the
sacrifice
time.
like 2 to 3
And I
years
guess
just so I can
Kisara
eat
is so
fried
good
food
at
every
cooking
day.
fish,
Yes,
because she
please.
can catch them herself.
I'm only good with fish because it used to be the easiest thing to get. When you work with something long enough, it comes naturally to you.
I like fish just fine. But what I really like about your cooking is how it tastes homemade. It reminds me of what my mom used to make.
Really? You know, I used to cook a lot of meals for younger kids, and they said the same thing.
When you get down to it, I guess the things a person cooks and the foods they like say a lot about the way they've lived.
What? Hey guys, I don't see any of our food anywhere.
What?
I know! The bag we kept it all in has vanished! Some Zoogles must have gotten in behind us and swiped the whole thing while we were fighting.
What? Huh? What are you guys talking about?
This affects you too, you know! We lost all our food, including all those sweets you love so
Rip.
freaking much!
What? How could this happen? Those sweets are the highlight of my day! Oh, so hungry.
Hunger is like that. The moment you know there's nothing you can do about it, it becomes that much more unbearable.
Whoever did this, I swear I'm gonna make them pay for stealing our supplies.
All that's left now is this one lonesome apple.
Law?
What? Hey, don't look at me like that. I picked this apple myself. I'm not just gonna...
Food. Hand it over.
Stay away!
Food.
Hey, I'm back. Huh? What the heck happened here?
Only a poignant reminder of how dangerous a food shortage can be in a collective. A serious problem indeed. And one we should all be mindful of.
I see. Does it have anything to do with why you're holding our food supply bag behind your back?
Go, Halim. Poor guy. Any greens? Holy fuck, there's a lot. Wiener!
I came out great. Everyone's gonna... Mind if I join you, Law?
Wieners.
See you guys tomorrow.
Okay, let's finish that.
Feel pretty refreshed after that sleep.
The look of it, I think you guys found the leather. We sure did. Did you guys put it there? Nope, Zephyr did as soon as Law ran away. He left it there just in case something ended up happening to him and he wouldn't get to see Law again. The way him and Law were reunited, he never saw that one coming. Hey, chin up, kid. You still don't think we blame you for what happened to him, do you? Look, I won't lie to you. It really hurts losing a man like Zephyr. He was a father to all of us, you know. When you're in the business of fighting the Renans like we are, you are always prepared to lose friends and more along the way. Knowing Zephyr, I'm guessing he didn't write you a very long letter, am I right? You know, when your parents met, your mom was a resistance fighter too. Did you know that?
Guess...
I figured it out. The reason she pulled out of the front line was because she had you. She would stay behind and protect you while your dad would fight twice as hard for the two of you. That was the deal anyway. There's only one time your old man broke it, and that was when he went to find medicine to cure your mom's illness. Needless to say, he didn't get it to her before she died. It's the only time I know in all those years when he acted for selfish reasons.
No way.
I had no idea. He never told me about that. But it goes to show he never forgot about you or your mom that whole time. He still loved you both deeply.
Damn.
Yeah, and I just took that and threw it all away, I guess. So what's your plan now that you know how your father really felt about you? I don't know. I'll have to think about it. One thing's for sure, I'm going to grow up to be a man that both of my parents can be proud of.
All right.
Good answer. In that case, I've got something else to give you. That's the ring Zephyr was holding on to, isn't it? That's my mom's. It's yours, kid. You're ready. Don't waste this life your parents fought so hard to give you.
Thanks.
Yeah, I won't. Thanks, you too. Zephyr's ring.
You okay, Law? You seem kind of quiet.
I'm fine. Just feels a little weird returning home now that my dad's not here, I guess. Oh man, sorry. I didn't mean to bum you out too.
So I guess that means you'll be visiting your dad's grave while you're here. Right, Law?
His grave? What are you, nuts? There is no grave. The Rena would only destroy it the moment they found it.
Back before Calaglia was liberated, dead slaves would be dumped in mass burial sites. Either that or thrown on top of a bonfire. We got used to cremating our own to deny them the pleasure. Then we'd sprinkle the ashes from high up as a way of returning them to the motherland.
It's all we could do. That's the ceremony we had when my mom died, too.
But that was back then, right? Calaglia is liberated now. There's nothing to stop you from raising a true grave anymore.
I suppose you've got a point. Once you've been doing something for generations, though, it sort of begins to take root. It's a tradition of its own now.
My dad wouldn't want that anyway. Cheap and simple, he'd say. Besides, I can't treat him differently than my mom. They might not end up meeting on the other side.
I hadn't thought of it like that. Wow, imagine. The two of them reunited, back home where they belong. They're probably watching over us right now, at one with great Dana. There's something almost poetic about it.
That's why I can't afford to screw up. If I know my pops, something as paltry as death won't stop him from coming to box my ears. Still, better than being left alone, I guess. Better than never knowing. You hear that, Dad? I'll make you proud. You'll see.
It's loaded. I have a... We go here quickly.
We finally made it. Hey, Rinwell, tell me about your parents. What were they like?
They were kind. That's the part I like to remember. They could also be strict, though, especially when it came to magic. I never understood why I had to work so hard to learn magic. Why we couldn't just be done with it and live openly like everyone else. Needless to say, that didn't go over well. Of course, if I'd known that one day I'd be doing this, I would have taken my studies more seriously. What about your parents?
Same deal. Run through the mill. Told constantly that training was the only way to survive in a world like this. It got bad enough that I ended up running away and siding with the Renans of all people. And now, I've got that training to thank for being alive.
I know how that feels.
The first time we met, you risked using your magic to stop me from kicking my dad's ass. You could have done anything else. You could have ignored it. So, why?
Yeah, I guess something about Zephyr reminded me of my own father.
You don't say. So, Did your pops and mine look a lot like each other?
Not really. Not at all, in fact. I don't know how to explain it. I just felt a resemblance, I guess.
Wow. Well, I won't pretend I understand, but I'm glad. Your dad must have been a great guy.
He was.
Maybe it's the snow soaking up all the sound, but something about Cyslodia always feels mysterious to me. Solemn, almost.
When it comes to solemnity, I'd say our own Octalina Palace is no slouch.
I won't argue with you there. Still, that azure tint of the shadows on the silvery white snow, it has a certain indescribable quality.
Indeed. It was boorish of me to even suggest such a comparison.
All I know is it's freaking cold. Still, more pleasant now that the locals aren't quite as frosty towards us.
Well, excuse me if I'm too frosty for your warm self.
Oh, come on! You know I didn't mean you. Besides, really, I'm the one who...
How about we stop getting hung up on the past for a change? Take what you've learned and put it to use in the future instead.
An unexamined past can be just as dangerous in its own right.
Better that than obsessing over it like a certain someone I know.
Kisara doesn't mince her words, does she?
I could say the same thing about one or two of the other women around here.
Tell me about it.
I think I'll refrain from commenting on this one.
Hootle, I've got some dried fish for you. You want some?
Forget that. Doesn't some tasty red meat sound better, boy?
Hey! Stop trying to coax him away with treats. Get your own adorable sidekick if you're so desperate for one.
He appears to enjoy being the center of attention.
Funny how things change. He and Rinwell used to be joined at the hip, or shoulder to talon.
It's not just Hootle who's become more trusting. Isn't that so, Rinwell?
They do say pets and their owners act alike. I suppose since we've been together, I've done my share of coming out of my own shell too.
Well then, I guess with you and Hootle, that makes us all one big happy family.
Sometimes when I'm deep in thought, Hootle will come over and sit next to me. I only wish I could actually pet him.
Oh, you will someday. You won't believe how soft he is.
Wish I had that problem. I'm lucky if I can so much as look at old Featherbrain without him trying to claw me to ribbons.
Really? He seems tame enough around everyone else. Maybe it's just Hootle's way of establishing dominance?
That's dogs, not owls.
What's going on when Hootle pecks at you?
I don't know. Like when I'm talking to Rinwell, it's like he's trying to muscle me out or something. Unless... Wait, you don't suppose I make him jealous?
Come again?
Ow! Get off of me, you insecure fluffball!
I rather think they make a good comedic pairing.
There's a lot of skins.
We've reached our destination. Sure is good to be back in the pleasant climes of Menancia. Especially after the extremes of some of the other regions we visited.
Definitely. Your country is beautiful.
You do me an honor. However, this place was never mine to own.
I didn't mean it that way. Though, I guess technically you weren't born here either. Native or not, that doesn't change the feelings you had for the place. If I were you, I'd try to take a little pride in people's compliments.
Allow myself to feel pride, huh? That sounds like no easy task.
Nothing sounds easy when you overthink things the way you do. It must be exhausting.
He's always worrying about something. It's probably what gives him his eye for detail. That's just the way he is.
Yeah, so we'd noticed.
Let's change the subject, shall we? It's a wonder so many things coincided to bring us here. Alphen's awakening, Shion's decision to revolt, the Dahnan uprising in Calaglia, the Crown Contest's final, sputtering throws.
Zephyr's being in the right place at the right time. The fact that you happened to be a lord just as this was all going on.
It's almost as if we were brought together by design. By someone who wanted to bring down the system.
No, enough Hand of Destiny talk. We did this on our own steam. It's our responsibility to see it through.
Did Law just utter a pearl of wisdom?
I do think about things, you know. Just what do you take me for exactly?
Honestly, I always sort of pegged you as a likable dolt.
What the hell makes me a dolt, you dolt?
I mean, she did say he was a likable dolt, didn't she?
Let's refrain from poking this particular Zoogle any further. Some lessons just can't be taught.
Not to dolts, anyway.
Hey, Kisara, what's your secret for putting up with Dohalim? I don't know how you managed to deal with him.
Secret? Oh, I don't think it's as difficult as all that, really.
Could have had me fooled. Anyone who waxes lyrical on the aesthetic qualities of cactus thorns is a step too far for me.
And those poetic flourishes he sneaks into regular conversation? How am I supposed to react?
He likes the sound of his own voice, that's for sure. I say let him have his fun. No need to try and understand anything he says.
Has he always been like that?
He didn't seem as on edge all the time back in Menancia. Though he was my superior back then. So who's to say what I didn't see?
The Lord of Cislodia hid in plain sight while a crony posing as him carried out all his business. What if the Lord we met in Vicente was really...
An imposter? Dohalim? Hardly. Like it or not, that's him all right. In all his flamboyant, circumloquacious glory.
I'd like to see someone try to impersonate that on a daily basis.
Come to think of it, what with being a lord and all, he's probably never had anyone to speak to on an equal basis.
It wouldn't surprise me. Having you guys around, having a family in a way, must be what's helped him change.
A little heads up on some of his eccentricities would have been nice.
It's those eccentricities that make him who he is.
One more skid over here.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Everything okay there, big guy? You look kind of pissed.
I'll say. He looks like he wants to bite the head off something.
What's eating at you? Come on, Alphen. You're gonna bring us all down if you keep that ferocious scowl on.
Oh, sorry. Do I really look that ticked off?
Yeah, it kinda makes you hard to talk to. So, what's bothering you?
It's a pebble.
A pebble?
Snuck its way into the back of my boot. I can't seem to get rid of it.
Oh, I totally get you. Weird how much it can get on your nerves, huh?
Yeah, it's barely bigger than a grain of sand. So how come it feels like I'm walking around on hot nails?
You know, maybe this is a crazy solution, but you could just take your boot off and give it a shake.
Duh.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, of course.
Is he for
You're
real?
Right. Phew. It's like I've been given a new lease on life. Thanks for the tip, Shion.
Seemed kind of obvious, but you're welcome? That's the trouble with windy places. All that fine debris ends up getting into your hair and clothes.
Alphen, is it just me, or have you become extra sensitive ever since getting your sense of pain back?
Now that you mention it, the other night at camp, there was a fly buzzing around that annoyed him so much, he unsheathed the blazing sword.
So much for sensitive. That's just being a Mr. Cranky Pants.
Nothing new on that front, then.
What's the matter, Alphen? You look a little tense.
It's nothing, really.
He wants to get angry, but knows that doing so would only prove our point. Hence the building frustration showing plainly on his face.
Would you stop analyzing things for 1 minute?
Point taken.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Let's see what's going on around here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Remind me, you two were both born in this current generation of Renans, correct? That would put 100 years between us, which would make me a count to an ancestor to your generation. As such, I have an opportunity for you to demonstrate the respect due to elders like me. Perhaps I'm reading into things too much, but is such respect truly merited in this instance? I couldn't tell you one way or another, but it seems like he needs help with something. Just listen to what I have to say right now, you see.
Excuse me!
Hold on, I can't let you go any further. I had a feeling this was going to happen. You always try to beat me to a punch with these things. I'm surprised to hear you object. I thought you understood that sometimes the request for knowledge requires that we got our hands dirty. This is exactly why I can't simply stand here and let you do this. I could be losing out on a valuable opportunity. Let's make it fair, shall we? We both give them our request. Folks, for me, I have no objections. My head is starting to hurt trying to follow these two. It must be pretty strong if even you admit that. I don't know what you two want from us, but don't expect us to agree to anything.
Hey.
What's that? Are you simply going to walk past an elderly person who is in distress? I didn't think the generation gap had gotten so wide that young people have forgot their manners. How unfortunate.
Really now?
Alright. We'll hear you two out, but one matter at a time. We're busy people ourselves with our own matters to attend to. Fair enough. In that case, I can wait. You can go first. Thank you. Now, as I was about to say before, I'd like for you all to go down to the surface of Rena and track down a certain experimental Zuko subject of mine. It's a failed specimen. I ejected from Dake Faisal thinking that would dispose of it, but it seems to have survived the trip in space.
What?
You threw it out into space? That's so cruel. And you wish for us to finish the job, I gather. It's partly what I need you to do. More importantly, I need you to collect in tissue from said Zuko. I never would have predicted that it would arrive on Rena alive, and well, it merits further scientific investigation. Want to simply go there yourself? Then you could research the creature to your heart's content. Proper field studies are in my area of expertise. From what I gather, you people are better equipped for such strenuous work than I'll ever be.
I see.
I thought I was being mindful of how I presented myself, but apparently not. Sounds like someone's a little lazy to me.
Agreed.
I have rather mixed feelings. I won't make any firm promises on whether we should deliver, but if that works for you, we'll look into it.
Very nice.
I'm pleased to see my predictions about you were unfounded. In that case, go on and get to work. The rest of my research is being held up by this, so the sooner you finish this, the better. I should also mention the Zuko in question is a 6-armed giant. It's an extremely violent specimen, so be careful when dealing with it.
Dohalim?
Wait, oh, it's in this place. Okay, we don't need to do that just yet then. I think I should be able to finish this, who knows?
The line of researchers is getting longer.
Perhaps I should have put more thought into this before accepting.
Goodness, who would have ever guessed a book such as this exists in our world? Could it be that you graced us with your presence from another world entirely?
Yes.
She's definitely got a volume or two missing in her head library. That's what I've been telling you this whole time. I won't lie, I rather like it when you look at me like that.
What?
Must admit, you're quite a stupendous reader, and never would I have imagined there would be such an avid book collector here in Adana. I'm so certain that nobody loved books as much as I, but it appears that I have met my match. I feel so inadequate.
Yeah.
Not that big of a deal, you know. He's right, there's a lot of other stuff to enjoy aside from reading books all the time, you know. Oh, are you trying to console me? That's so sweet of you. Perhaps you could teach me just what you mean exactly. Yeah, absolutely, I'd love to.
You dummy.
Damn it, Law. Kenton, you two are rather close to one another. Make sure you take good care of him for me, right? Oh, I'll take care of him, alright. You have my word. I'm so envious of you, truly. Pancake recipe, huh?
And then she has to...
Why the fuck?
Come along and...
Hey, you're looking a little red there. You working up a fever or...
You dummy!
What it...
Yes, you boys need somewhere to take a load up.
That's
That doesn't sound
suspicious.
suspicious at all.
Hey.
No, it's not. If he says it's not, we have gotta at least check it out. Sure.
Got it.
Alright, we'll play a lot.
Alright.
That's the spirit. Alright, follow me. It's right this way. Brave New World.
What is this place?
There's a hot spring here! So I built up a little shack around it. What do you say? Wanna take a dip?
What's a hot spring?
It is a place where hot water reaches the surface from underground. It's nature's very own open-air bath.
Oh, it's a bath. Then count me out. That sounds like a chore.
Think of it like soaking in a giant bathtub, all while appreciating nature's splendor. Don't you want to ease your sore muscles?
I say we go for it!
Whoa, whoa, whoa! You mean together?
Of course, there has to be a hot spring
What?
episode.
Of course not. We'll go first, you men after.
I think not. No one takes the first bath from me.
Oh boy, here we go.
Okay, okay. Let's settle this fair and square with rock, paper, scissors.
House Ilkaris will never be bested.
Okay, Hot Spring, here we come.
Oh, now you're on board.
Hey!
You're not undressing, Dohalim?
Hmm? Oh, yes. I'm used to having an attendant handle such things. Could I trouble you to undress me?
Hell no!
Us? No way! Why the hell am I doing this?
He's
Lift
actually...
your leg, would you, Dohalim?
Bro!
Thank you.
Ah, you really do have knickers!
Oh my god, that's one of the Vesperias. Not Vesperia, Berseria.
This does feel kind of nice.
Berseria mascot.
It was certainly worth the trip.
I feel more tired than ever, though. Dohalim? What was that for?
Hmm? Oh, it's to have the servant man bring me a drink, of course.
This man is an idiot.
Is drowning other guests allowed in this place?
This is nice. Still, it's a little lukewarm.
The temperature? I find it just right.
If anything, it's too hot.
Really? It's not hot enough for me. Be right back. I'm gonna borrow the blazing sword from Shion.
Man, he's gotta be joking.
Oh, he dropped his towel!
Shion, I need a favor.
Alphen, you're...
What?
But
I...
Yo!
That was a fine bath indeed.
Yeah, we should do that again sometime.
Some walls are better left standing.
Well, it was nice, right? If you want to enter again, just holler. Yeah, some of us still haven't gotten to take a dip yet. Steamy towel.
I think it's safe to rest here now.
Okay, there's another one.
Yeah!
Can I take a dip? Sure. A humbling lesson.
Looks like we're up.
Oh, God, it's the women's
I
time.
can't wait.
No peeking, okay?
Yeah, no peeking.
Ha! You wish.
Take all the time you like.
I feel alive again.
This from the youngest of us.
Really, though, this is nice. I never imagined I'd get to have a group bath with you girls.
Gosh, Xion, your skin's so flawless. How do you do it?
You must tell us your secret.
Oh, thanks, girls.
Thanks, girls.
It looks so silky smooth. I want to reach out and touch it.
Hey,
Lol.
hands off, remember?
You're so muscular, Kisara.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that, Rinwell.
Law.
What?
There are some walls that boys are meant to surmount.
Right.
Only by surmounting said walls does a boy become a man. And as it so happens, I can assist with that. Are you game?
Are you sure you want to do that?
Alphen! This is an important rite of manhood, right?
If you say so.
A man of principles.
That's not a bad thing.
You wouldn't deny me the chance to be a man, would you?
Indeed. You wouldn't take away the opportunity for a
He's
young
watching.
person to flourish, would you?
Alphen's pretty cool, but he can be kinda dense sometimes.
Well, he went a while not feeling any pain.
You can't deny you're a match, Xion.
Yeah, totally.
What was that for, Rinwell?
The dirty-minded devils, that's what.
What?
Rip.
Alphen! What happened to you all?
I had no part in any of it. You've got to believe me.
That was a fantastic bath.
Yes, we should all come back sometime.
Us too. Please.
I suppose some walls are better left unmounted.
Failed to unlock the title, Dirty-Minded Devil?
Yeah.
That treasure. What a sweet-sounding ring it
Get
has.
right,
you
Law.
really think so?
Hoodle is the goat. Yep. Pervy-minded will be pervy-minded. So there's one more. What is this? Hello there, Mr. Blakes. How are you?
We finally made it.
Dohalim pancakes!
Huh?
What the? Dohalim is 100% to blame for that.
Filled with equal parts compassion and passion, always ready to boldly rescue anyone from the perils of the munchies. Delectable,
Munchies.
ineffable Dohalim pancakes. Get them while they're hot.
Dohalim pancakes.
That's quite the sales pitch.
Poggies.
This is all new to me as well, I assure you.
Why, if it isn't Lord Dohalim himself! Care for a pancake, my lord?
Might as well have some while we're here.
Indeed. However, I'm not sure how I feel about eating my own visage in front of the populace.
At least let me show you how to make them. I'll also teach you the most important part, how to draw Lord Dohalim.
Oh, really?
Oh, this sounds like
Nice.
pure gold.
Polo's using this way and Dohalim knows it. Well, he's a young boy.
Hey, we should make some pancakes right now.
They were drawing Dohalim's face back there. That seems like a handy trick to keep in your back pocket.
The recipe's light on ingredients, and a little extra work could bring the flavor right out.
Great, then let's make some together. Our very own personalized pancakes.
Sure, I got this.
You're out, Alphen. I don't need spicy pancakes.
But spicy pancakes!
You're out too, Kisara. You'd win easily.
Win what? Is it a competition?
Yes, a contest between me, Shion, and Dohalim.
Wait, what? I'm more of an eating specialist.
You can say that again.
I accept any and all challenges.
Great. Then I'll
How
be the
many
judge.
deaths has Law had by Rinvel's
I
hand?
can gather the ingredients.
Too many.
Okay.
Too many Rinvel
Then
and
fine.
Hoodle.
Hey, what about me?
You? Who are you? Donna's tastiest pancake.
Maybe we'll have some luck finding what we need at the farm.
Forest Ranch.
We finally made it.
Oh, well, look who it is. Long time no see. Good to see you. I'm here to grab some things if you don't mind. Oh, not at all. Take as much as you like. Help yourself.
Thanks.
Thanks for that. Now we can get to making some pancakes. Oh, pancakes, you say? I love mine thick and ladled with whipped cream. You know, if you add meringue, it makes the dough nice and fluffy, and there ain't no better whipped cream than the kind made from the cow's milk here.
Whoa!
This must be an expert in the field. Meringue.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to find out once and for all whose pancakes reign supreme.
I guess he's emceeing now.
Let's hear
MC
some
Law.
thoughts from Kisara, our judge.
Indeed. This is a highly eclectic group of competitors. I look forward to seeing what they produce for us today.
Expectations sure are running high. And here comes Shion with her entry.
You like French toast made with
I applied
Texas
all of my know-how to
toast.
this and put extra care into the visual presentation.
Texas.
Wow.
Oh, I mean,
That's bold.
it doesn't look too
Nothing
bad.
wrong with Shion holding her head high. Let's see how it tastes.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
I mixed in some candy that tingles the tongue.
What?
Oh, I see. It's creative.
Yep,
I'll give it
super
that.
thick bread.
But it's quite, a mouthful, as it were. It might be too sweet.
Well, I should hope so. I put in as much food and sugar as I could. It should provide 3 days worth of
Oh
nourishment.
my god.
3 days worth?
Jesus.
Our judge has been left stunned.
And not in a good way.
Now it's time for the Lord himself.
Here is what I made.
What the?
Dohalim pancakes.
That looks
I can't
good.
believe he actually did the art.
Go on, relish my crowning achievement to your heart's content.
Well, don't mind if I do.
Not even a moment's pause.
There's something inside.
Dohalim, there's some strange liquid leaking out of this.
Hey, that bitch is
Indeed.
leaking.
I gathered delicacies the world over and packed them all in. That's what makes my masterpiece so good. Pancakes are overrated anyways.
And you're out.
Defeat. And just like that, his lordship is disqualified.
What do I do? I just made regular old pancakes. They're both just so eccentric.
Sometimes
And
the
mine
normal
is
is the
so-
good shit. No need to change something that is already great.
Rinwell, you're up.
Okay, I'm coming. Just putting on some finishing touches. Woo! Oh, Hoodle.
Pancake with some syrup?
Your face.
Maple syrup. What the?
Are you sure? Well, okay. I'll never forget you, Hoodle.
And just like that, Law was fried from listening to his lordship.
Huh?
Okay, made it. Here you go.
Hey!
Oh no, you didn't. Never mind. Let's see what Judge
Stupid.
Kisara thinks.
Stupid, Law.
Let's see. It's nice and soft around the edges, and yet there's a Hoodle face firmly imprinted in the middle. The contrast of fluffiness and firmness is simply fascinating. And there's a sweet texture that's nicely offset by the jam's tartness. That, and it's the strangest thing, it gives me this odd sense of ardor and conviction. I give this a perfect winning score.
Rinwell takes the title!
Looks like you reign supreme over pancakedom.
I don't understand. I thought I'd gotten the look and taste perfect. What could I have done wrong? Huh? Where's Kisara?
She took off running to burn off the food she ate.
She's burning those
I may have done
calories.
her a disservice. I guess I was only thinking about what I personally would want to eat.
You know, these other ones are actually pretty good. I could go for more of this texture and salty sweetness.
I agree. Still, they pale next to Rinwell's pancakes.
Yeah, no question there.
In fact, I would love to partake in them again sometime.
Go Rinwell. Now Shion murked Alfred for calling you low-key fat.
Whatever gave it such a fright?
Don't
Why
worry
did you
about
do
it.
that?
I'll draw all of your faces next time.
I can't wait.
You just draw them, right?
She didn't draw them.
We find. Okay, whose turn is it to cook today?
Nice try, Law. We all know it's your turn.
Damn, was I that obvious? All right, guess I'll get to it.
Wait, before you get started. Remember when the three of us fixed pancakes back on the farm?
Yeah, just now.
I remember how weirdly proud you were of yours.
Wait, don't tell me you want a rematch.
Oh, no, nothing like that. It's just, I've been thinking about something ever since that day. I used every trick in the book to make the perfect pancake, and yet...
You're wondering why you lost, right?
Pretty sure it's because you pumped Isara here with enough sugar to give a Zoogle a...
Anyways, I've come up with a recipe, and was hoping you guys could taste them and tell me what you think.
All right, I'm up for round 2. Challenge accepted.
Wait, are we all doing this?
Come on. Shion's clearly put a lot of work into this. I'm sure they'll be great. Right, everyone?
Thanks. Okay, wait here. I'll have them fixed up in just a few moments. Thanks for waiting, everyone. Here are your pancakes.
I can't wait. Let's see how they taste. Damn. The way these spices jump about in your mouth, you'd think they'd cancel each other out, but somehow they work brilliantly.
They're so sweet. I feel like they'll melt in my mouth. Every bite makes me feel like I'm in heaven.
Holy crap! These are so rich, just the way I like them! I can't stop stuffing them in my face!
You chose the perfect ingredients and heated them just enough to bring out their flavor. Amazing!
The presentation is simply exquisite, and they have such a pure, refined taste to them as well.
They're perfect! Shion, these pancakes are amazing.
Really? I'm so glad they turned out well.
Although, don't we all seem to have different impressions of how they actually taste?
You're right. It's like everyone was eating something completely different.
Here, let me take a bite of yours,
She
Alphen.
may okay.
It's true. I fine-tuned them to suit each person's
I mean, that
unique
works.
tastes.
How many French cakes did she make? 5?
You did that for everyone's pancakes? That must have been a lot of extra work.
It was, but I learned something important in doing so. You see, I was so focused on trying to make something that I thought would please people that I forgot to consider who I was actually serving.
Here, water!
Thanks, Renwell. I thought I was a goner.
What's important as a cook isn't what I want people to feel about my food. It's about accommodating what they're looking for in a meal.
Well said, Shion. I'm so proud of you for figuring that out. No recipe is complete without love and care for whoever's eating it. Those alone make a dish taste better than any spice could.
So one might say that what makes a meal are both those who prepare it and those who eat it, rather than the food alone. How insightful.
You've grown so much as a cook, Shion. I have nothing left to teach you.
Oh, thank you, Master. Thank you so much.
RIP Kisara! Well, stay in peace. There we go, the pancakes. Moore's Flageolet porridge.
It's finished. Hopefully the
Dohalim. Care if I hang out for a while?
Would you perchance be interested in going on a walk together?
Why? You're not on guard duty for another few hours.
Which is why I want to walk. To hear the music in these parts.
Music? Where are you going to find musicians all the way out here?
There's more to music than what people play.
Carnival style funnel
It's in
cake
the
sounds
grass,
amazing.
fluttering in the wind, the leaves in the trees,
Cake
and the songs of birds and insects. Once you open your ears,
been a
you'll
while since I
find
had a
that
cake.
music is truly everywhere in this world.
What sounds like music depends on who's listening, huh? It's an interesting idea, but I think it might be a little too difficult for me. Speaking of music, whatever happened to your instruments? You used to be a musician, didn't you?
Those are well out of my reach at this point. That aside, I don't feel that I yet have the right to play any of them again. You could say that it is in part my way of atoning for that which I have failed to do over the years.
Meaning that you haven't completely given up on making things right.
Do you think me a fool stuck in the past?
Not at all. In fact, far from it. You sound like you're still holding out hope for a brighter future. Picture yourself being able to play your music again. Doesn't that motivate you to keep going even when things get tough?
I see what you mean. I didn't realize that drive still lingered within me. The darkness in one's heart is sure to manifest in their music. However, I promise you that one day, when that darkness has finally lifted, I shall let you hear me perform.
Well, now that you've said it, you're gonna have to follow through. I look forward to hearing you play.
Next time, what say we discuss relics? Feeling better after last night?
Alright, I think I am done for today, though. Hoo. Well, I hope you all enjoyed the stream. I wish you all a happy, wonderful Saturday, alright? Have a good one, happy weekends! I'll catch you around. Bye-bye.